코끼코꼬. 냐. 춤춤. 코끼코꼬.
You've got to tell me what sort of dog!
코끼코꼬.
So, I've had my back. I hurt my back at the weekend, and it's sort of alright. And it's alright, I'm not like a morgue.
It's a pinched nerve.
No, it's not. You seem to be fine today, you big girl's blouse.
What? It's healed.
It's healed. It's a miracle! I'm going to be mumbling a lot. I feel like mumbling tonight. You just got mumbling kind of thing going on. I quite like it. I'm experimenting. I'm bored, basically. I'm very bored. So I'm experimenting. And I think mumbling's the way to go. I don't know. I think
what?
I think mumbling's the way. I think it could be the way to go. It's just because I'm saying something. It just feels like maybe it's I'm over-express myself too much.
Too tiring, like talking properly.
It's too tiring. So Nick Ross has bottled out of Crime Watch. He's bottled it after 23 years. He's bottled it. Who'd have thought? Big baby Ross bottling it. What a bottler!
You know what that means?
Means Rav will be presenting Crime Watch. Didn't Rav, when he came in, didn't he say that? Didn't he hint that possibly something like that was on the cards? I can't remember. Did he say something like that, Chris?
I think he hinted at a Rav attack.
Yeah.
Rav attack.
Yeah, but you know what's scared of? You know what fears Rav Wilding?
Crime fears Rav Wilding.
It's crime. Crime fears it. So, fears it, as though he is an it. 0870 9090 973. 9:15. We're going to play the interview that I did with David Cross earlier on in the day. You don't know who he is? Well, you go on YouTube and look up some bits and pieces. We were chuckling. Go and look at Mr. Show, Everest, and Mr. Show, Indomitable Spirit, because we talk about those two sketches.
Yeah.
They're funny, aren't they?
Well, I've never seen him before, and I thought it was hilarious.
They're hilarious, and so it's well worth having a look if you... I'm in an odd mood tonight. A very odd mood. I had 3 hours sleep last night.
You're showing a lot of chest today.
I am. I tell you what, this is the second shirt I've worn today. I got up this morning, a ridiculous hour, because I couldn't sleep. I thought, screw this, I'm getting up. I went out of the shower and put a shirt on. And then by lunchtime, that shirt was smelly. So I had another shower, and I put this shirt on, which is my new shirt, my new favourite shirt, and I bought it. I don't know what that bit's for, though. And now this one smells. So I'm getting through 2 shirts a day. 2 shirts a day. And I'm doing the deodorant, I put on a lot, I got aftershave my birthday, I put a lot of that on. And I know it's hot and stuff, but I'm disappointed. 2 shirts. And the thing is, they're both my favourite shirts.
You can get something from the doctor to stop it.
I need to just stop moving, I think would be
Yes.
the thing. Should we take some phone calls?
Yeah, why not?
It's going to be an odd show tonight. Helen behind the glass isn't here. So we have... He's nipped out so we can say it. We have Chris's boss is driving the desk. Chris's boss, Mr. Brown, he's going back in. He's going back in. Mr. Brown? Hello. There we go, you say. Okay, it's Chris's boss, is it? So he went on their best behaviour. Not me, not my boss, but he's your boss, so you went on your best behaviour. 0870... 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. What deodorant are you actually using?
I'm using Sure.
That's a problem.
No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not Sure, actually. I was using Sure, and then I changed it. I don't know what one I'm using. It's blue.
Blue, because Sure for women, which is just called Sure, is useless for men. Sure for men's really good. Oh, sorry, I can't mention brand.
Well, yeah, you can. You can't say it's useless, though, because Sure is...
That says...
No, hang on, shut up, Tom. I'm about to stop you being sued by Sure, so if I were you, I'd shut up and let me save you £50,000.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ian.
Yeah, Sure... Right, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to, sue him. His name is Tam, he's from Bolton, his number ends 4427. I think your product is excellent. Tam, however, has dissed it, and I would, if I were you, I'd take him down to China. Now, here's something. Where does that phrase go? It is an excellent deodorant, by the way, Where does that take him down to Chinatown come from? Where does that come from? I'm going to take you down to Chinatown.
Kung Fu films?
Sorry? He's nervous, Mr. Brown. I think you understand why.
Kung Fu films?
Kung Fu films? Yeah, it could be Kung Fu films. I don't think so, though. It's not Big Trouble in Little China. I mean, I bet you love Big Trouble in Little China, don't you, Chris?
I think that's my favourite film ever.
I knew it would be. I just knew that it would be, and you have it on a dirty old VHS somewhere. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
I think you should ban Greeky Lion.
Who is this, please?
It's Andy.
Andy, why would you like to see Greeky Lion banned?
He phones into BBC London and sings happy birthday to the presenters.
Hang on a minute. Greeky Lion, who is, hello London, hello Iain, hello London, hello the world, Greeky Lion here. You're saying he phones up BBC London, who are one of our two nemeses, and sings happy birthday to the presenters there?
This was during Bill Buckley.
What, Bill Buckley was on there?
On the same time slot as Bill Buckley.
Right, so hang on a minute. You were listening to another radio station whilst...
I was scanning.
You were scanning? You were cruising the radio, trying to find something cheap and cheerful, and you went over to one of our nemeses?
I heard Greeky Lion singing a song, and then I found out that it was on BBC London, so I was disgusted.
You were well, I should ban you, Andy, was it?
Yes.
I should ban you for listening to that awful, awful station. He's put the phone down. He's done a Nick Ross. He's done a Nick Ross on us. Let's go to 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Sweetlands.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm all right, actually. I'm all right, you know.
Is it true? I heard you went to the butcher's today.
Okay, let's get to the punchline.
Oh, apparently you went in there and you said, is that a sheep's head in the window? And the bloke said, no, mate, it's the mirror.
Yes, that did actually happen. Who told you about that?
Oh, I heard about it on the radio this morning. Steve Allen said.
Oh, well, that's Steve Allen. I told him that story in private.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think they have sheep's heads in butchers, do they?
You can't eat sheep.
I wouldn't eat sheep. I'm a vegetarian. Why would they have it's flawed on many levels. Why would they have a mirror in a butcher's window?
Oh, they do.
Do they?
I think so. It's to make it look like they've got double the amount of food in actually.
Now, okay, now here's something. And this is a genuine question. If there are any scientists listening, I'll put it to you first, Chris, and then we can only work upwards from that.
Okay,
scientists, 0870 9090 973. If I have a mirror in a room, okay, it's a dark room, it's a mirror, and I light a candle, that lights up the room. If I put the candle in front of the mirror, do I get double the light?
Yeah.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? Or do I get double the light, or do I get the same amount of light, but then the reflection is illuminated as well?
Also true.
Well, that's a different thing to the first thing you agreed to, so that they cannot also be true. Mr. Brown, any ideas?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
And I've got a physics A-level.
He's got a physics A-level. I've asked you a question that is broader than the physics A-level exam. Maybe nowadays, I don't know. 0870 9090 973. Scientists, this is the one time I want you to call in. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Oh, it's your song. Oh, I've got to do the remix of it. Yes, line 4.
I have so many for and Troy.
There's been a lot of talk about his next song.
Can anybody understand anything? Yeah, what we need is a Rubbish Tallulah impersonator, don't we? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, you.
Hello, Rubbish Tallulah impersonator.
You know you say you have
Doesn't even bother with the voice anymore. Yes?
You know you say you have the Clive Bulls?
Well, I don't at the moment, for the first time in a long time.
Okay, I have a new one for a headache.
Yes?
The Iain Lees.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now, the finger's coming towards you, Mr. Brown. That means let's have the travel. Is it, Alan?
Yeah, I thought I'd do it. That's right.
Well, Alan's got a strop on already. We've started. What time?
I'm quite hungry, actually. Just debating whether to have pizza tonight.
I've just... do you know what? I had a great delight. I looked in my bag earlier to get my diary out.
Yeah.
And I found 2 sandwiches in there I bought earlier on this afternoon and forgotten all about.
You won't be needing both of them, will you?
Oh, I've eaten them.
Have you?
Yeah, they were horrible.
Yeah. Great.
Absolutely horrible. Are you doing this? You doing the whole thing?
I thought I'd do till 10.
Okay, well, so that's a real bonus for travel fans, but only those listening in the London regions, of course. Those on the DAB elsewhere will be getting James O'Brien trailers.
I'm more excited
Poor
about
sods.
that. Yeah.
Away you go, boss.
The M4 is very slow at the moment. It's completely closed heading...
Bottled it. For 23 years he bought it. Mr. Brown?
Mr. Lee.
What pin is that?
What is it? So is it like a headphone?
It's a headphone thing. What would it be called?
A mono or stereo headphone adapter. Jack.
Jack. But what is the... Because the small ones are like 3.5 millimetre. It's a little technical. I'm not asking you, Chris, because you won't have a clue.
What?
The small ones for like the iPod are 3.5 mils, aren't they? What's that?
Quarter inch.
A quarter inch. So you've gone from mils to inch.
Yeah,
that's acceptable, is it?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
didn't make the rules up.
Okay, I just need to get a microphone that's got this.
Okay. So what?
Don't make it
What
up,
have you got on your microphone at the moment?
I haven't got a microphone. I need to get I've got one. I need to get a microphone.
That's all he's got. Is that?
So I'm building it from this. No, I need to get a microphone that's got this.
Okay. You can get adapter. If you get a microphone with a normal, like the ones with the 3 pins.
The 3 pins, yeah.
You can get from shops a lead that will go into
convert
that.
it. Okay, brilliant. That's fine. That's all I need. Thank you.
Technical
you.
bit
Guys.
over.
It's good to have you on board.
Okay.
0870 9090 973. No scientists have called in yet to tell me whether if you put a candle in front of a mirror, you get double the light. And therefore, surely you would save candles. You would save electricity by having more mirrors. This is the way to... if this theory is correct, I've got the cure for global warming. Apart from... yes, Chris?
It'd be a bit confusing, though, because...
Could you put your hand up when you want to talk to me? Yes, Chris?
Be a bit
he can put his hand up now. He couldn't move yesterday. Now he's got his... Oh, look at me. I'm going to speak on the radio. I'll wave my hand in the air. Nothing's wrong with me. Oh.
I don't want to speak anymore.
Good. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, darling.
Hello, my love.
Have you, are you a fan of the mashed potato?
The dance?
No, the food.
Oh, I love mashed potato. A nice bit of cream in there, knob of butter.
Oh, yeah. If you do some, boil some carrots as well and mash the carrots and mix that into the potato. Hello?
But why? I don't like boiled carrots.
Absolutely gorgeous. Just try it.
Have you had mashed sweet potato?
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, you're not keen on it?
No, it's nice. It is okay. A bit of grated cheese as well.
Oh, a nice bit of grated cheese.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for that recipe.
All right, see you next Tuesday, Steve Allen.
Okay, is he doing a show again next Tuesday? Fantastic. I do hope so. But I would, if I saw me in a mirror, I would recognise it as me. I would recognise me. Yes, Chris?
Of course you would. It's a mirror.
Exactly. I wouldn't confuse it with a sheep, would I? Even if I really, 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 really look like a sheep, which I don't think I do, but even if I really did, I would know that it was me because I would have seen that image for the last, 34 years?
Yeah.
So it's flawed on many, many levels. 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes?
Speaking of light, were you listening to Clive's show yesterday?
I heard a bit of Clive's show on the way home last night, yes.
Did you hear about the Venus planet in the sky?
Venus was her name. Oh, she's got it. It's a good video, that video for that. But in my day,
at 10 o'clock,
yes.
look in the sky next to the moon, and you'll see Venus.
Oh well, it was out yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
That was decided. It was definitely Venus, was it?
Definitely Venus. It's going to be there for another week, and then it's going to go.
What? There's only a week left of Venus? Oh my God! Okay, well that's that panic over. I believe the young lad realised I was just joking. I did hear Clive last night. I heard him. You were on Clive's show last night.
Why?
you spoke to him.
Was I? When?
Yes, you were on Clive Bull's radio show last night.
Oh, he walked through the office.
Yes. And you said good evening, and it made me think. And this is my idea. And I don't know how to persuade Helen to do this because I can't. Because Helen is a free spirit, gambling, and it's gamble with an O, gambling through the hills of life. Whereas you, I can manipulate quite easy. And I was thinking that if ever you speak to any other people in this building, you should start with good evening.
All the time?
All the time. So, like, if Clive comes in, good evening, Clive. Bob talks. Good evening, Bob.
What if I bumped into Anna Rayburns?
Well, I pity the fool that bumps into Anna Rayburns. But you'd say, good evening, Anna Rayburns. Mr. Lloyd comes over to you and doesn't ignore you like he normally does, and mistakenly thinks you're handsome Johnny that everyone fancies, and so tries talking to you, you'd go, "Good evening, Mr. Lloyd."
He thought I had a good haircut.
He was lying.
Why would he do that?
So practice it. Okay, right. I'm gonna be Mr. Lloyd, okay?
Alright.
I'm gonna walk up to you, okay?
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Lloyd. You alright?
There we go. Brilliant. That's how you do it. It's fine. And the point of it is it brings you down a peg or two. But it helps publicise the show.
What, to our own staff?
Yes. Who I think may have got complacent about this show and may have forgotten that we're here. And
I know, they're holding the staff drinks now.
Yeah, get this right. They're having the staff drinks, right? This is how I'm so annoyed. I'm genuinely annoyed by this, right? They're having the staff drinks during my show, which is bad enough, but you know that happens. What doesn't happen and what shouldn't happen is I didn't get sent the email. I had no email saying, "Oh, staff drinks, everyone. Staff drinks, everyone." And in fact, I did hear the other day, right? Hang on. Yeah, they're in London. Hang on a minute. Yeah, they're definitely in London. Let's just check. Hang on. Yeah, they're I've seen them. Okay. I did hear Lucy, Nick Abbott's Lucy, saying to you the other night, "So, Chris, you're going to go to the drinks on Tuesday?" And I'm sat there at the computer doing nothing, right? Just clicking refresh on the emails, hoping that someone will just sat there hitting F5. "Chris, you're going to the drinks on Tuesday?" Yeah, I'm going. I'm just sat there like an idiot thinking, well, why don't you ask me? I used to be... Seriously, 2 years ago, when I'd been here for a few months, I was like the darling bud of LBC. And they got me to do, they had a corporate event and they got me to host that. They got me to record all these little things, all these little stuff to send around, all these promos and stuff. Now I don't even get invited to the LBC drinks.
What? I thought that email went out to everyone.
It didn't. I'm not on that email list.
Actually, I think I saw the list. Like, they did the email, and they exclude Iain
Exclude me!
On the email.
For a long time, I wasn't getting the emails from David Lloyd, which everyone gets. Even the bin man gets that.
Yeah, you should have told me.
But how can I tell you that I'm not getting something if I don't know I'm not getting it? Do you see what I mean? You're not getting this, are you? So you can't tell me you're not getting it, can you?
Huh?
Exactly, you see. We've just blown Chris's mind. Let's go to line 4, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hi, I thought I was going to go to the producer. I do apologise.
That's all right, you've come straight to air.
Gosh, what are you talking about?
You know, like, if you get a candle...
Yeah?
And put it in front of a mirror... Do you get double the light?
Some would say you'd get 3 times the amount.
Wow. Would they? Hang on. What else is happening in London? Groupies, hippies and tramps. Oh, 3 times the light. Wow. She's cool, huh?
Who would say that?
Freaks would. That's who. This guy probably would. Line 8, you're on the wireless. Wow, okay, it's going to be a really good show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
A ransom note will follow shortly.
Now that's spooky. That is spooky. Let's have line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yeah?
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Good. I want to give you a Pride off.
Okay, well, we haven't got time now.
Oh.
Never mind. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to start a lazy show that's going to have 20 minutes of pre-recorded stuff coming up a bit later. More Triple M after the news, I think.
After so many years of not smiling, now I can't...
From Iain Lee, and a recount of votes has been ordered. We apologise to everyone who took time to...
Yeah, very funny. Very funny, that, isn't it?
That was embarrassing, wasn't it?
That was embarrassing, yeah, very funny. Thanks, Mr. Brown. Ah, who cares? They were crazy old days and we loved every goddamn second of it.
Yeah, you were nuts.
Oh, man, you were nuts as well, Chris.
Yeah, wicked.
Include Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, you were nuts as well.
Cheers, thanks.
You shouldn't have called your boss nuts, man. That's one thing you don't do.
What?
So, I wouldn't have, wait for the music to end and, You know, I wouldn't have even gone to these drinks tonight had I been invited to them. I wouldn't have gone.
It'd be just nice for the email, wouldn't it?
By the way, that's the noise you can hear in the background when Chris speaks is the cleaners hoovering up live on the radio.
Good job they're doing too.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been nice to have been invited and to have felt part of the team. Again, it's just that slow fading out in preparation for when we become, I don't know, a sports station or something. Whatever it is. That's, you know, that's... they're just...
I don't like sports.
No, well, nor do I. And if it did ever happen, goodbye! I'll be off then! See ya! That'd be me, doing little podcasts in my bedroom at home.
Go!
You've worked on Kenny and, what's his name, James? Kenny and James.
Yeah? John Cushing.
Oh,
John Cushing.
Oh, yeah. John Cushing.
Boy.
John Cushing. You worked
Kenny
on
and Jim, yeah.
Kenny and Jim's. You worked on Kenny and Jim's shows a few times, so you've got one up me.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Right. 0870 9090 973. There's a real kind of relaxed vibe about the show tonight, and I don't quite know what it is. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. Later on, by the way, at about 9:15, you can hear the interview I did earlier on with David Cross, who is one of my heroes. Do you know? If you listen at the very start of the interview, there's a very tense moment where I think he genuinely didn't like me, where I sort of made a joke, and he said, "I'm that close to walking out."
I thought he was joking.
I didn't. I thought he actually meant that. I thought that he I got the vibe that it was he was gonna, you know, he wasn't comfortable with it, and
he just didn't want to be here.
Yeah, I think I want him round, but you know, it was I don't know. Sorry, while we're talking, do you mind if I'm going to put something in the microwave? Is that all?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm peckish. Just get this down there. Yeah. So I got the vibe that maybe we want him round, and he. Sorry, I'm starting. Those two sandwiches weren't enough.
Look at the label on that microwave. What does it say?
Do not use whilst broadcasting.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no! It's too late now. It's in. It's only in for 30 seconds. It'll be fine. There we go. Right, let's just get. There we go. Oh, it's hot.
Careful.
Right, yes, I'm gonna put that down there. We'll leave. I'll have that in a minute. It's a little bit too hot for me. So, Greeky Lion, I believe you're on another radio station singing "Happy Birthday" to another presenter.
I wasn't singing Happy Birthday, I was singing Jamaica Nice, one of my singles.
Oh, well, in that case, it's all right then, we can be friends. Let's go to line 5, you're on the wireless. Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm very well. It's getting harder and harder to do that high voice, isn't it, as things change?
Is that me?
Yeah, yeah. Don't fight the voice breaking, man. Embrace it.
Like you don't like it?
No, I'm saying I do like it, Umar. Embrace it.
Embrace it, yeah?
Embrace the voice break. Don't fight it. It's nature. You can't... Three things you can't fight and win. You can't fight nature, you can't fight gravity, and you can't fight Michael Tyson, the boxer. Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh, yeah, how you say?
You don't want to know. You're too young.
Hey, about this butcher thing, about the mirror and the candlelight.
Well, it's not necessarily in a butcher's, the candle. It was just my sheep's head was hanging in a butcher's by a mirror, but it wasn't. It was just a mirror. But forget the butcher's for the moment.
Oh yeah, okay. I got a question to ask you.
Okay, well I'm glad we cleared that up. Yes, moving on.
Yesterday you said something about a Sunday night Triple M show.
Yes.
Is it going to happen again?
Let's just say, Sunday nights, some good things are going to be... Oh, by the way, Thursday, John Shuttleworth is coming in. Exactly. Who? The man is brilliant. He's like a singer-songwriter, and he's going to come in on Thursday. We don't know what time, do we, Chris? Do we...
No, but I could find out.
There's no rush. We'll find out before the day. We only found out literally 42 minutes ago. I was given the news that on Thursday night show, John Shuttleworth is coming in, and he is brilliant and well worth listening to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
About this Sunday night.
Hang on, I'm just going to ask a professional musician if they've heard. Greeky Lion, have you heard of John Shuttleworth?
Not really, but could I get on the show with him so I can bring my music?
Of course you can. Any time, Greeky Lion. Any time. Right, Umar.
Yeah.
Let's get to the point now. Chop chop.
Okay. Is it going to happen again?
What, Greeky Lion getting on?
No.
Yeah, probably about 5 minutes, and he'll say something, and I'll cut him off. Yeah, that tends to be how it's how it's going at the moment, yes.
No, not Cookie Lion, the Sunday night thing.
Well, let's just say, Sunday nights. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
How you doing?
You're too young to want to know.
That bad?
It is bad today, yeah. I'm questioning everything today. Although, one bit of good news, I have finally actually booked the Japanese lesson.
Oh, to learn Japanese? Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think I've booked a Japanese lesson for? To learn what colours they like over there?
I don't know, martial arts.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's to learn. So,
I wanted to ask you, what is your favourite sport?
Oh, I like beach volleyball.
What about ice hockey?
Yeah, it's quite good fun. It's very aggressive.
That's the only sport you can beat the hell out of your opponent.
Well, there's another one.
What's that?
Boxing.
Yeah, I know, but...
So that's that. Yeah, I won that one. 1-0 next.
The thing is, if you kill someone in boxing, you might get arrested.
Okay, but if you kill someone in ice hockey, then you get a medal?
You get sent into the sin bin.
Okay, you get sent into the sin bin for killing someone. Wow. And maybe that's what we can... I know the prisons are full at the moment and they're trying to find ways to create space. Maybe we just need sin bins. 5 minutes for murder. I don't know. I don't quite know the rules. Let's go to line 2. You're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, laddie.
It's James H. Reeve.
Excellent news about my old pal John Shuttleworth.
It's good, isn't it? Coming in on Thursday.
Oh, yes. Tell me, Ian, what's your favourite John Shuttleworth number?
Pigeons in Flight.
Oh, well done.
What was... I can't remember how it goes. Up and down like a bride's nightie.
Oh, well done.
It's a good song, that. He'll probably do that.
Very well done. I thought I was going to catch you out, you bugger.
No, you think I'm like one of those idiots that presents Pop World and wears a Ramones T-shirt, and then when you say to them, "Oh, what's your favourite Ramones song?" What? They're a band? No, James H. Reeve, you cannot catch me out on that. Thank you. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I'm gonna be
my vegetables, I'm gonna chow down.
my vegetables.
This is a Beach Boys song about vegetables. Can you believe this? I don't think I've got this.
My favourite vegetable.
Stick with it, I can do this. Oh, you beat me. I can't do it. I thought I had vegetables on the old iPod, and it turns out I actually don't, which is very, very annoying. Oh, God. Oh, well. Thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. What have we got here? Let's have a little... Oh, no. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
It's Graham here.
Hello, Graham.
Hello, Ian. Do you know Alan Joyce, yeah?
I do know Alan Joyce, yeah.
You can ask him, yeah, that, did he get invited from for the drink party thing?
Well, I've noticed that, of course, that he's staying here till 10 o'clock when normally he bunks off at 8, which makes me think he wasn't invited to the drinks party. We'll ask him, certainly, in a minute.
Okay,
yeah.
Bye.
Okay, you dropped the Graham voice at the end, by the way. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, has Ian got an answer to his candle question yet?
No, I haven't.
Hello? Oh.
We're listening to a lady's mind actually being blown.
Hi there, sorry, I just heard myself on the radio. Really
It's weird, isn't it?
It's a bit creepy. Yeah, right, your candle question.
Do I get double the light if I put a candle near a mirror?
The answer is no, and not even 3 times the light. I don't know what she was on.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing. I don't believe that for 1 second. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Swinging London. Yeah, if you have 5 candles, you get 5 times the candle light. If you get 6 candles, it's exactly the same. It's time for adverts.
So, Alan, were you not invited either?
Well, why do you think I'm in such a foul mood today?
Well, this is... I didn't get the email, and I was sat at the desk the other night, and Lucy, lovely Lucy, who all the boys fancy, it's true, was asking Chris if he was going, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to pop... But she didn't say, oh, Ian, are you coming along? So
No.
I just sat there, and a little tear rolling down my cheek.
All these weeks that I do 12 till 8, and they just happen to schedule it the 1 week that I'm on 2 till 10.
Yeah. There's a young lad handing out drinks and chips as well. We saw... I've just said... Chris has just shown me the email.
No,
So-
I wasn't included.
Screw that. Well, I tell you, Alan, after the show...
Yeah.
You and me...
Chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it?
Actually, I'm busy. I'm now...
Oh, go
yeah.
on.
Oh, no, I've just remembered I've got to pick my mum up from school. Yeah. Let's have the travel show.
All right. M4 is closed out of town from...
9090973.
So Chris and I, during the break, were talking about a television personality who will, of course, remain nameless, because we're about to say stuff that could potentially be libelous. We won't even give any clues to who it is. But Chris, it's a fella. But Chris said to me that he Chris...
Hello.
Hello? Who's that?
Greeky Lion.
Hello, Greeky Lion. How you doing?
Well, I was wondering which radio station was I supposed to be singing to?
BBC London. So, and Chris was saying that this gentleman wears a corset because he's a big fella and he wears a corset to make himself slimmer. Is it?
Well, that's what I heard.
Well, where did you hear this? Bear in mind, obviously, let's steer away from any clues as to who this person might be. And I mean that genuinely. Where did you hear this?
Just a mate, I think.
A mate. So a mate said, "Oh, you know that such and such." He went, well, and then I told you, he is one of the gayest men in the world. And I said, well, he's gay. And you went, is he really?
I had no idea.
He's the gayest man I've ever seen.
I'm still unsure about that.
Hey, now that Bernard Matthews is dead, I'm kind of thinking there's a gap in the market.
For techies?
No, for a racist, homophobic comedian. I'm just thinking it goes against, all of my politics and everything I believe in. But I'm kind of thinking there's money to be made in there. He did very, very well for himself spouting right-wing nonsense. Maybe, just maybe it's the direction that I need to go if I want to save my job here on LBC 97.3 when it comes to Sports Station.
No one else has filled his shoes.
No one else has filled his shoes. Line 3. Nasty Adam, you ain't never getting on, mate. The joke is over. You can slag me off, you can slag the other callers off, but you were very, very rude about my mother, so you ain't never getting on, even for a laugh. So if I were you, I would put your phone down now, sir. Let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Even for a laugh.
Hello there.
Hello?
You're on the White Radio.
Am I really?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's cool for a while, then the novelty wears off when you have to drag yourself in
I
every
just
day.
wanted to say hello.
Hello.
First time caller.
No, well done. Turn your radio off.
Okay.
There we go. Otherwise it will blow your mind.
Oh,
You'll start...
amazing.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I'm just being boring. I just wanted to phone to say hello.
Hang on a minute. Do you want to say hello to Anthony?
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Helen, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, okay. Is Leon doing his show tonight?
Sorry?
Is he doing the show tonight?
I can't hear him.
Is he doing his show tonight at all?
No, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Okay, well, he's gone. The answer to the question was yes. But thanks for that. It's nice talking to you.
And you.
Bye-bye. There we go. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
The drinks party is the target.
Oh, jeez. Bless you. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
I had a thought about the candles.
Oh, yeah.
Considering that it's unlikely that anyone will be able to answer the question this evening,
Well, you say that.
I pose another one.
Yeah.
Torches are measured by candlelight.
Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they?
So, but how big does a candle have to be? What if you've got like a 6-foot candle?
No, I think it's standard. I think it's standard candles. It's not like church candles.
What's a standard candle?
Well, I bought a torch that had the power of 1,000,000 candles. Seriously, 1,000,000. And that's the only reason I bought it, because it had the power of 1,000,000 candles.
What size candles?
Well, just normal candles.
Well, how big is a normal?
You know what a normal candle is? It's about 3/4 of an inch in diameter.
What? I'm looking at a candelabra now.
Right.
That has my candles on that.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's candles, are 2 inches wide, and
Well, that's not a normal candle, mate. And you know what a normal candle is.
where'd you get it from?
Well, you just get... It's a... Stop.
Waitrose doesn't have a normal candle.
Of course they do. They're about half an inch in diameter. That is a normal. You know what a normal candle is? You know, sometimes you buy them and it's 2 joined together by the bit of string in the middle, and they look like nunchuckers. That's a normal candle.
Right on, brother. Big up John Shuttleworth.
Yeah, big him up. I had a question I was going to ask you, and I've completely forgotten what it was now. You're banging on about. What was I going to ask you?
Who?
You. I was thinking about it then, and it was a really good question, like a properly good question.
I've got a question for you.
I don't want any more questions in my head because you're pushing.
No, it's a good question.
All right, go on.
Heroes and villains, or good vibrations?
It's got to be good vibrations for me, to be honest. Yeah, I know. I just love good vibrations, though.
I lean towards heroes and villains.
It's brilliant, and there's a brilliant live version of it somewhere, which you should track down, which is just a work of art. But
what was the question you wanted to ask me?
I don't know, because you've pushed it even further back in my head. So hang on, let's go through the conversations. We're talking about candles.
Candles.
What's a normal candle? A normal candle is about half an inch in diameter. Well, mine's not. I've got my girlfriend's candelabra here, and it doesn't look normal. And it's but then the ones
candles there.
And I lost the thought. Do you know, I lost the thought when I started talking about nunchuckers.
Never mind, it's not a bad place to be nunchuckers. You don't see do you know, when I was a kid, we used to carry around nunchuckers. It was legal.
I used to have nunchuckers. I found them in my mum's attic the other night. I used to have nunchuckers, and they bought me some throwing stars for my birthday. It was like when I'm 12, 13 years old. Bought me throwing stars, and they bought me a 3-sectional staff.
You have kung fu pants?
Kung fu pants. I had the whole kung fu little Mandarin suit.
So.
I used to, hang on a minute, let's put this Muppet on, let's just get rid of her. Go on, Line 8, what do you want?
Do you remember Superman?
Yeah, I do.
What?
So, and I used to, do you remember Superman? What kind of question is that? Idiot.
It's a Verinda question.
It's a Verinda. Well, Eduardo, I can't think what the question is, so I'm going to have to cut you off.
Down.
Oh, no, I remember it!
Go on, then.
Well, it wasn't a question.
Yes.
Was that
what
it?
Is it, then? I don't know. Well, you just... Oh, okay, well...
I tell you, let's forget it.
Email me.
Yeah.
Announcing for the first time ever a development
was. And it's really bugging me. Anyway, not the end of the world. We'll survive without it. Line 7, yes.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Iain Lee. Thanks very much. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hi. I'm trying to get into voiceover work, and I wondered if I send you an email, would you be able to reply, sending me the details of your of the agent that deals with that sort of stuff?
Well, I can tell you the name of I can tell you my agent who it is. It's a thing called Earache.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. And if I can only suggest you send them an email to Alex, who's a lady at Earache.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
There we go. And yes, best of luck. It's tough to get into, but once you do, boy, it's an easy gig. It's an easy, wonderful, wonderful gig. Line 1, she's going to hate me. I've given it out.
Yeah.
She ain't got me any jobs for the last 6 months.
Is a bad guy.
Sorry, what?
How comes Lex Luthor is a bad guy in Smallville? I mean, a good guy. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to call back and do that question again?
Then.
Okay. Yes, Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
I'd like to get into some radio work. When you go on holiday next time, could I stand in for you?
Yeah, sure, okay, fine.
I'll leave my name and address with Chris, is that alright?
Yeah, okay, lovely. What is your name, by the way?
David.
Okay, David, well, I'm off in a little while. I'm off in July, so you can fill in for me then.
I didn't think it was going to be as easy as this, thanks very much.
No, not a problem at all. Well, sometimes that's all it takes to make it in this business.
You just got to ask.
You've just got to ask. Yes, Line 5, you're on the wireless.
How comes Lex Luthor plays a good guy in Smallville?
I don't know, I've not seen it.
And he's bold as well. Okay then, how come there's no Lana Lang in the Dean Cain Superman?
What?
Do you remember Terry Hatcher Superman?
Yes, I do, yes.
How come there was no Lana Lang? Lana Lang?
I don't remember who Lana Lang is.
Clark Kent's school girlfriend.
Right, okay, well maybe she's not there anymore.
How comes in the same series, his dad's not dead, but in the films he was?
In which series?
The old films.
In Smallville?
Christopher Reeve.
His dad's dead in those films?
Yeah, but in the Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher Superman, he's alive.
Because that series was rubbish.
Okay. and that's about it.
Yeah, okay. We really got off to quite a good start, and then just killed it. I'm going to take one more, and then it's normal rules, I'm afraid. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, Ian. Good evening. It's the first-time caller.
Well done.
I just want to ask you about Lynn from Forest Hill. I haven't actually heard from her. You know,
There is no Lynn from Forest Hill.
Yes, there is.
There is no such caller as Lynn from Forest Hill.
Yeah, Lynn. She used to call you all the time. She used to make me laugh while I drive.
There is no such caller as Lynn from Forest Hill.
But anyway, Ian, it's a fantastic show. It makes me laugh.
God bless you. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Let's have one more. Go on, line 3. What have you got?
One of the drinks has sex-changing properties.
Oh, my God. We should warm them. No, stuff them. I can't remember what it was I was going to say. It's irrelevant. Let it go. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to call up. If you call up now, it's kind of normal rules, whereas you phone up, you speak to the producer, Agent Chris, he'll find out roughly what you want to say. You can lie to him, by the way. Do people know that, Chris, that they can lie to you? They can say to you what they think you want to hear, so they get on the air, and then you call them back anyway, and they can do what they want.
They always do that.
Good work, you. Good work. Well done, you callers who do that. I'm speaking slowly because at the moment we have... let me see. There we've got that. Oh, we've got one call. So we've got one call, which is worrying. It's not that worrying because at quarter past 9 we're going to play the David Cross interview I pre-recorded, and that's fine. But it's a little bit quiet on the phones. It's not. I don't know why. 'Cause it's not that nice out this evening. Hey, Nyara.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
Do you remember Marty Feldman?
No.
No. Okay. How old are you?
12.
Oh, well, you wouldn't remember. You're only 12. You wouldn't remember Marty Feldman.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Have you got a cat? You have, haven't you?
I have got a cat. She's called Velvet.
So what colour is she?
She's black.
Same.
What?
My cat's black.
Hey! That's cool. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Everyone says that cats are unlucky. I don't think so.
My cat is unlucky. She's just stupid. Like, really, really stupid. But she's lovely, because I was away all weekend, and I got back, where are we? Is it Tuesday today? I'm looking, is it Tuesday? It is, isn't it? Or Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
What day is it?
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Okay, I lost track of days. So I got back yesterday, and when I've been away for a bit, she's all affectionate, and she follows me around, and she comes and sits on me, and she sits on... Oh, so she was all gorgeous yesterday.
Well, my cat, when we go away, she brings back pet presents, but they're not nice ones.
Go on.
Birds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you hear the other day, my Velvet brought a frog in? Bothered by it. Some people like getting their hands dirty and touching nature. Well, he's like that, and he managed to pick it up and chucked it out, which was good.
Does your cat eat grass?
Yeah, she does eat grass, and then she pukes up everywhere.
My cat just eats it and then spits it out.
It's good for them to eat grass.
Yes.
It is good for them. It cleans out their systems.
Yes.
Nara, what's your cat called?
Misha.
Misha. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
There we go. What a fantastic call to start with, to be followed by Damien.
Chris is a bit stupid, isn't he?
Why? Have you lied to him?
I told him I wanted to speak about the Beatles and he called me back, eh?
There we go, good luck.
I don't know nothing about
Damien,
the Beatles.
you would have got on anyway because we ain't got no calls this evening.
Oh, right, okay. I think Chris should swap with Helen again because I think Helen's great.
Yeah,
and I
she's
called
great.
yesterday, she talked to me for 10 minutes, we're going out on Saturday.
Oh, fantastic. Well, good work, you.
We're going to a comedy club.
Helen is superb. Hey, do you remember Marty Feldman?
Is he the guy that's off of, Marathon? Is he your musical guest tomorrow, or Thursday?
No, on Thursday it's John Shuttleworth.
Oh, right, so is this...
Hey, man, how you doing? You're mufti today. Yeah, I'm fine, cheers. You're what, you 38 or something?
30, yeah, 37, something like that, yeah.
Okay, well, then I would have thought you would have remembered Marty Feldman, no?
Give us a clue, who is he? What does he do?
No, I'm going to wait for someone to call in and say, yes, Ian, I remember Marty Feldman.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I need your help anyway.
Okay, go on then.
I was in an embarrassing situation today.
Yep.
I was in the back of the van with a customer and I lifted a table up.
Yeah.
And I let out a little pip.
Oh, no, really?
No, but listen, it was a silent but violent one. And what do you do in those situations? Ordinarily, the customer shouldn't be in the back of the van with me. It's just that I was short-staffed.
Yeah.
And it hummed. It made my eyes water, and it was mine.
Uh-oh.
And he was there, and I didn't know what to say. What do you say? Get off the van, or...
Well, what I do is, it's weird, in those situations, is I breathe, it normally takes like 2 or 3 breaths before you realise it's there.
No, this was
immediate.
It was like CS gas.
I'd get him out of the van. Oh, no, I'd just say, I do apologise, but I've just cut
I'm a vegetarian.
I've cut the cheese, and there's nothing I can... It's nature, we all do it, stop being a child. That's what I would have said to him.
Indeed. And I just wanted to say something to you, and it's quite sensible, so
Yes,
bear
David.
with me.
Okay.
Your sleeping problem, because I actually have a mate who's got a sleeping problem.
It's doing my nutting.
He lives in Thailand, and I'm speaking to him on Skype,
Yeah.
sort of when I'm listening to your show, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah.
But he went for a test, and they had something on your Healthy Blokes programme from 1 to 2 about if your blood sugar's low.
Oh, Jason Donovan's show, yeah.
Yeah, if your blood sugar's low, which, you're a vegetarian, so you might not get a balanced diet.
Yeah.
Your body produces adrenaline.
Uh-oh.
And adrenaline is the thing that would keep you awake. So maybe you should get a blood sugar check.
Yeah.
Find out if your levels are right, because that could be the reason why you
Do you know,
don't...
I want to go to the doctor, but my GP, my GP is rubbish. Now, I'm going to put now this is... She has a sign in this GP, right? And this is absolutely genuine.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw this, I thought, I'm in the wrong place here. And she has a sign that's an ethical... she has a sign that says, I will not refer anyone for an abortion. Go and see another GP.
You're not allowed to do that.
Well,
that's religious grounds, is it? Or...
I don't know. I think you are allowed to do it. But just as soon as I saw that, and abortion's not for everyone, it's your choice. Some people are very against it. As soon as I saw that, and I'm sat in the GP for the first time, I thought, do you know what? I'm in the wrong place here. And ever since then, I just speak to her, and I get a real attitude from her that she disapproves of my lifestyle, of things I may have done in the past. I don't feel comfortable with her.
Being judged from your doctor. You go to your doctor to get the medicine, not to be told you can't do this or you shouldn't live that way.
It's a weird thing to put up in a doctor's, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think she's probably got something wrong with her.
But I do want to go to the doctors about it. But I'm kind of stuck in this quandary now. Of I don't really know where to go to. Anyway, but Damon, yeah, I will get it looked into because it's actually driving me mad.
It's not a nice thing not being able... I mean, now and again, I might not be able to sleep, but to continually suffer with it.
Yeah.
Poor old you, Ian.
Yeah. Well, Damien, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And what makes it worse, I have to listen to Bill Buckley all night. I'm only joking. That's the only thing that keeps me sane is Bill. But, oh dear, seriously, that's the only thing that keeps me sane is having the radio on during the night. And, but I had 3 hours sleep last night and I was so tired. Oh, God. Anyway, Steve.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, I just wanted to phone up to see if anybody in London could help me find the solution of getting a partner, because I am bored.
Okay, well, what are you looking for?
Well, preferably one with 2 legs, but, you can't complain.
Okay. Well, that's only alienated about 25% of the audience, so that's cool. Are you a homosexual or a heterosexual?
Well, it depends on which day you look at me and what kind of dress I'm wearing.
Oh, so you're a bit of both? Because if you're a bit of both, I would imagine it would be easy. If I were bisexual, okay, I could get it any which way but loose. Because you would always find someone who was up for it.
Maybe.
Steve, do you ever...
It depends how you look, really, isn't it?
Steve, are you hideously ugly?
Well, not hideously, but probably a bit of a munter. Yeah.
So you're an unattractive man.
I wouldn't say unattractive, but not that good looking, I suppose.
Okay. Could it be? Could it be are you don't take this the wrong way.
Go on then.
Are you slightly dull?
Sometimes.
Okay, right. So it's we're not ticking too many boxes. So you're dull. You're ugly. I'm guessing you're about 5'6".
No, I'm 5'10".
5'10". Okay, so so you're a decent height.
Yeah,
fat.
5'10" wide as well.
Okay, Steve. In that case, if you're fat, you're unattractive, and you're boring, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you.
Oh, I should go and kill myself then.
Okay, well, good lad. Thanks for calling. I'm sure he was only joking there, ladies and gentlemen. Pauline.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Hello, Pauline.
Yeah, I was just ringing up because I know who Marty Feldman is.
At last, someone.
Yeah, he's the bloke with the scary eyes.
He's got scary eyes. Yes, he does.
He's got very, very big eyes.
He's got like bug eyes, and they both point in different directions. Chris, Chris, you don't know what Marty Feldman looks like, do you?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna get a picture on the internet for Chris to look at because. Can I ask, Pauline, how old are you?
I'm 47.
Oh, okay. You sound about 60. That's good.
Oh, do I sound about 60?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, right.
There we go. That's Chris. That's him. Those are his real eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, incredible, isn't it? He had a medical condition that made
That's
it. Like
right,
that.
yeah.
I can't quite remember what it was.
Yeah.
But it made his
How long
eyes.
has he died now? How long? It's quite a while now, isn't it?
I don't know when he died. I tell you why. Well, let's have a little look in here. This will tell us when he died. When did he die? 1982 in Mexico.
Oh.
I tell you why. There's this program on TV where they get people to talk about comedians, and they want me to go on and talk about Marty Feldman, and they want me to go to Margate where he used to work and say, well, this is where Marty did this. And I don't know that much about Marty Feldman. I'm a fan, but I don't know that much. So the BBC have very kindly sent me a load of DVDs of Marty Feldman stuff, including this documentary, right? And I was watching this morning. Yeah. It's a documentary. Alan, can you wait? Can you wait 5 minutes?
Oh, 5 minutes?
Well, yeah, I'm talking to Pauline about Marty Feldman.
Okay.
Alan looks a bit like Marty Feldman.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's got the same face and the same eyes.
Oh, the eyes are really horrible.
Yeah, hideous.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got this documentary from 1967, right? And this just shows how different the world is now and then. And it's Marty Feldman. He's a comedian, basically, and he's talking about comedy and what's funny. That was that. That wasn't me doing a Damien. It's about comedy and what's funny and what drives him, and it's really pretentious.
Yeah.
But in every shot in this documentary, he's got a fag on.
Oh.
Every shot he's got a fag on. And then so he's interviewing Dudley Moore, he's got a fag on. He's interviewing a young Dennis Norden, he's got a fag on.
Oh.
Then there's a scene where he's in a primary school, right?
Yeah.
And these kids are like 5, 6, 7, and they're watching a Punch and Judy.
Yeah.
And afterwards, he's kneeling down in between these kids, and he's going, right then. So, and he's got a fag on, talking to these little 5-year-olds.
All right.
And he's going, so then, was that funny? Like that. He's got a fag on.
How old was he when he died then? You know?
He was, look at that. He was 59.
Oh, right. So he was but not really old then.
No, hang on, 50? And what was that? No, he wasn't. He was, no. What's 1933 to 1982? That's 51.
51, yeah.
No, 49.
Yeah.
He's 49, that's no age.
51, I think.
Are you still there, Alan?
Yeah, he's 51. Yeah, he's quite young when he
Alan?
died
I'm
then.
still here. I'm
Okay,
still here. I'm
be
just
there in
having a look at a picture of this guy that I look like.
Well, he looks a bit like you.
I don't think so.
No.
You remember what happened last time you compared me to someone?
You copped off with someone on a train, didn't you?
Exactly.
There we go. Pauline, listen, thank you for that.
All right, then.
I've got to go because Wonky Eyes is getting funny down here.
All right, thank you. Bye.
There we go. He died at the age of 49, Alan.
That's not a good sign, is it?
3 more years to go. Travel news, please.
Apart from anything else, heavy rain is causing absolute mayhem out on the roads at the moment. Really tricky driving conditions, so do take it extra careful. Apart from that, though, the M4 remains completely closed heading out of town from junction 1 to 2. That's Chiswick through to the Brentford section, and that's all because of an accident from much earlier on. It is causing massive delays from the Hammersmith flyover. The A4, though, has...
Here we go. It's nice and sleazy, does it? 0870 9090 973. What have we talked about so far? Not a lot. If you put the question of the day really is, if you get a candle and put it in front of a mirror, do you get double the light? And if you do, which you must do, you must get at the very least 3/4 the amount of light again.
Why wouldn't you get the same?
Because I had it in my head then why you wouldn't get the same. Because one side of the candle is looking at the mirror, and so that bit would reflect back on the candle. Do you see what I mean? So that the bit that was directly in front of the mirror would just reflect on itself, but the bit around would reflect out.
So you'd only get half, really?
Well, you'd get, I'd say at least 3/4. And you're just guessing. So
what are you doing?
I'm guesstimating. You need to chillax.
Huh?
Do you not know what chillax means?
No.
Chill out and relax. That's what they're saying. That's what the kids are saying. I'm saying it, so I'm guessing the kids were saying it about 6 years ago.
I was speaking to the kids earlier.
Oh, yeah.
They never said that.
Yeah, no, they were saying, let me out, I'm scared. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. If I ever have kids, I'm going to make sure I get a house with a cupboard under the stairs, so you can put them in if they're naughty. Now, I just think that's that was never done to me, and I, in many ways, I wish it was, because I think that's a good, I'm going to put you in the monster cupboard. That'll stop them being little sods. Do you agree with me, Liz? Put kids under the cupboard under the stairs?
Oh no, you shouldn't punish them. You've got to have fun with your kids.
Oh, have fun with them, but then when they start making too much noise, I'm going to put you in the monster cupboards.
No, we used to have the naughty chair.
The naughty chair. Oh
we
no.
had the naughty chair, and I used to sit my daughter on the naughty chair,
Yeah.
and there was nothing scary or horrible about the naughty chair, but she used to just sit there quietly, and she'd calm down and behave herself.
Can I just say that me and my girlfriend also have a naughty chair?
I don't want to.
Thank you. Liz, what can I do for you?
No, I'm just phoning you up because in West Ealing we've got really heavy rain at the moment.
Oh, it was just drizzling here, but it looks like it may have stopped now. I can't really tell.
Well, it was chucking it down
really?
here, and it was like one of these tropical rainstorms.
Oh, I love it.
And, you know, because the sky's quite light and it looked really nice.
Yeah.
And we were looking out the window and we thought, wouldn't it be lovely just to run out in that and dance? And so we did. And
No, you didn't.
we did.
You
We
actually
just
ran
opened
out
the
and
door
danced?
And we ran out and we started to dance and then realised that it was freezing.
Oh, yeah.
And so we ran back in the
And when you were dancing, was this music playing in your head? It wasn't that. Okay, was it more like this?
Yeah.
That was it. Oh, all right. Wow.
Like that. It was more like that. Yeah. And it was great fun.
So they're releasing the entire Ringo Starr back catalogue on CD.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And now, are you going to be rushing out and buying any of them?
I might do. I don't know. I'd have to think. I'd have to hear more of it.
Here's an interesting fact. It's a fact, but I don't know the actual statistics, so it's just me saying something. That immediately after leaving the Beatles, Ringo was the most successful, was the most immediately successful musically after leaving, after the Beatles split up. Had more hits and bigger hits than Paul, John and George before they...
What were his hits then?
Okay. What if I got... Oh, hang on. Wouldn't it be good if I had some Ringo Starr on here? I don't think I have. He had... hang on, let's have a look on Ringo Starr. Hang on, let's have a look, see what we can find here. PQR... LMNOP... No, I haven't got any. God damn you, Ringo. He had Back Off Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one? Back Off Boogaloo, doo-doo.
Yeah, very, very vaguely.
There was another one that was, Photograph.
No, you're before my time. You're showing your age.
Well, hang on, how old are you, Liz?
I'm young.
Well, hang on, you've got kids and you run around...
I'm a mere child of 43.
Oh, for God's sakes, you're 9 years older than me. There was Photograph. All I want is a photograph of you, but with slightly less tune than that. There was another one. Because Back Off Boogaloo...
Because I don't recognise any of these, so I don't think that I'm going to be rushing out and buying that record.
Chris, get the phones. The phones have gone mental. I suspect it's Ringo Starr fans who can tell me what the big hits were.
Or it could be people dancing in the rain.
It could be. Liz, listen, thank you for that wonderful image.
Thank you.
There we go, lovely. If anyone... I want Back Off Boogaloo, I want Photograph, but played down the phone, and they had another really big hit. And he was like the only one to get the first few Beatle to get solo hits. None of the others could do anything, or they were all taking too long. You know, making their slightly up their own backside. I mean, what was McCartney's first album? Was it Ram? I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Or no, it was McCartney. I think it was just called McCartney, and it's him playing all of the instruments. Oh God, how tedious! How tedious is that? Barry. We've lost Barry, Chris.
Hang on, I've got John on the phone.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to come on.
Yeah.
But he says, what was it, John? Drummerworld.com.
Yeah.
And you'll find some Ringo Starr stuff there.
Well, okay. Well, thanks for that, John. You're not really supposed to do that, John. You've got to come on, really.
Did you hear that, John? You're supposed to go on, really.
Okay, but it's kind of breaking the rules, so I'm going to have to ask Chris to cut you off now, but thank you for that.
Thank you, John. Bye.
Okay, well, I can't find any Ringo Starr. How does this work? This is the craziest site I've ever seen.
Come to get one.
What? Come to get what?
Oh dear.
What?
Thanks. A fork.
Yeah, you're on the radio, Vicky.
Sorry, I know. Hello, Ian.
Hello, Vicky.
How are you?
I'm trying to find some Ringo Starr hits.
Oh, it's just gone really quiet from being really loud.
Well,
I can
you?
hardly hear you.
Oh, I love Ringo. I think Ringo is brilliant.
It's in the living room, mate.
What's in the living room?
Oh,
What? You can't have two conversations
I'm
at
very,
once.
very, very sorry. I thought that everything was quiet. Anyway, I went to London today. I wanted to know what you thought of this, being the fun person that maybe you are.
Yes.
By the Royal Festival Hall, is it?
Yeah.
There is a water display thing. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay, well, I haven't been there for a while. What was it? Because they've just reopened the Royal Festival
That's
Hall.
right, yeah, and they put this water display thing
Are you
out.
not a fan of it?
Fountain.
Are you not a fan of it?
Well, no, I was in it today,
Oh, right.
and I got absolutely drenched.
Yeah.
But it was a school trip, and I just wondered if I made my... Well, no, I don't really care, but I just wondered if anyone else at 30...
You're a bit old to be on a school trip, aren't you?
Helping.
Oh, okay, right, sorry, I've missed... Okay, right, I thought your voice had broken as well. Well, I've not seen it, so if anyone else has seen it, 0870...
That's what I was wondering,
No,
yeah,
no.
because it was really good fun, actually. The kids loved it.
Yes.
And drenched, absolutely drenched. It was literally like going in a swimming pool.
Well, I will go... I do like going down there every now and then, so I should pop down there and have a look at some point.
Oh, cool, yeah, do. It's fun.
Cheers, Vicky.
All right, bye.
If anyone else knows what the hell she's banging on about, then give me a call. Don't forget, at 9:15, we're going to have the David Cross interview, what I done earlier. So, well, it means three of us can pop down and those drinks at last.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your conviction?
Yeah, so apparently I'm invited to the drinks now. Well, thanks very much, Natalie. Yeah, thank you. RingoStar.com. Hello, my name's Ringo Starr. I can't do it now, so I do a good Ringo. Starr's first ever career-spanning hits collection presents his best solo tracks in CD. See, now I'm dissing it, but now I'm thinking, what? Do you know, actually, I wouldn't mind that. Sentimental Journey, Buku of Blues. And all of these were like, his first few albums like platinum and gold selling albums. Here we go, Photograph. It Don't Come Easy. Back Off Boogaloo. That's probably pretty much the hits, to be honest. Oh, dear. Okay, well, there we go. Darren.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm actually just suddenly become very, very... My 3 hours of sleep has finally caught up with me.
Have they?
Yeah.
I had exactly that Sunday night.
It's hard work, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's better when you've got a better reason. But it's like, if it's just you go to bed late because you've been out, and then you get up early because you've got something to do.
Yeah.
That's the worst possible reason you can have a bad day.
The thing is, I'm up tomorrow. It's like 7. It's not that early compared to some people. I used to have a job where I used to have to get up at 2:45 every morning for a year. Now, that was hard work. But I'm shattered. I've been banging on about this for the last couple of weeks, and it is driving me mad. And I think I'm going to have to go to the doctors, but I've had sleeping tablets in the past, and I don't really like them.
Have you tried Horlicks?
Do you know, I haven't, and that's
Give it a go.
Yeah, you know what, you're absolutely right. I need to do a big shop this week, and I will get some Horlicks. It's,
Get the chocolate stuff, though.
Okay.
Tastes better.
Yeah, I will do that. You're right, that's a good... It's a sensible... It's a thing that people kind of laugh at, but it does actually work.
I use, if I've got an early start, glass of Horlicks, a mug of Horlicks at about 10 o'clock, I'm asleep by 11.
Right, do you know what? Okay, you're on. I'm getting that tomorrow. Nice one. Thank you for that, Darren.
Okay. That's okay. Anyway, did you get your projector in the end? Ian?
My projector?
Yeah. Because I had a head-to-head with another guy, you see. I don't know if you remember a little way back. And
hang on a minute. I just need to have a little think. So head-to-head with a guy and projector. Just give me 30 seconds. Hang on.
the capital because you get everyone outside by dancing in the rain to this.
No, Darren, I don't remember what you're talking about.
Right. Okay, you were thinking about buying a plasma or an LCD.
Oh! There we go. I've just... I am absolutely...
I wanted to apologise to you. So, it was
so thick. I've just realised what you're talking about. Yes, Darren, okay. Plasma or LCD, and you were suggesting I get a projector.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It was only a joke.
I went into PC World ages ago. This is like ages ago, just because I was passing by it, and I went in there. By the way, Nasty Adam, you ain't never getting on, brother, so stop calling. And I was in PC World, just looking at the tellies in there. I had no intention of buying it from there. But a guy said, I see you're looking at the screens. Would you like to follow me, sir? I've got something very special to show you. I was like, oh, all right. Thinking he's going to show me like a screen. And he took me into a room, right? And he shut the door, and there was another couple in this room. And we sat down, and I was looking at the biggest screen I've ever seen in my life. It's like the size of a wall. It's the size... It's probably about 3/4 the size of this wall here. Okay, that I'm pointing to in the studio.
I'm saying that helps.
Well, it was exactly useless to you, but to Gary and Chris, it certainly does illustrate how big it was. And we're watching this thing, and we watched a bit of what did we watch? I don't know, some film anyway. And I thought, what the flipping hell am I doing in here? I'm well out of my depth. I am totally out of my depth here. And so we watched like 10 minutes of this film, and this other couple going, oh yeah, it's really good. It's got the picture on that is brilliant. And I thought, right, I've got to have the perfect line to get out of this, because there's no way I'm going to buy this. This has got to be £25,000. I don't want it. So I had the perfect line in my head. So, so we stopped the film, and he said, right, everyone, what did you think? And the other couple going, oh, this is great. And I said, well, listen, thanks very much for showing it to me, but I'll be honest, I don't think the girlfriend will be too pleased with that covering up the wall. He went, aha. But it doesn't. And he pressed the button, and it was a screen, and it just disappeared into the ceiling. I was like, no, I'll buy it then, please. I had nothing to say. I couldn't get out of there. Totally sucked in. I didn't buy it, you'll be pleased to know, but,
You should have done.
No, I don't want it. Anyway, I got the nice big LCD, 42-inch, so it's lovely.
Did you buy... I know we're not allowed to talk about retailers, but, I mean, let's just say this particular retailer was named after a guy called Jonathan Lewis.
Yes.
Did you buy it from there? 'Cause
No.
you get a 5-year guarantee.
Yeah, I do know that now that I've bought it from Comet.
Ah.
Yeah, Comet have been excellent, and I mentioned Comet on the radio after I bought it, and can I just say, their customer service was superb in that they phoned me up and they said, look, if there's anything we can do to help, so they're brilliant, but it was after I bought it that I found out you get a free 5-year warranty with John Lewis.
Has that got anything to do with the fact that you happen to have been on a number of quite high-profile TV programmes in the last couple of months?
And I thought I'd watch myself in HD.
I mean, fair play to you. I must admit, the whole Vegas thing, top dog.
No, well, do you know what? No, and also the Vegas thing and the LA thing, they weren't shot in HD, so you wouldn't really notice the difference. But I did do a Lost thing the other day that was rubbish, but it was shot in HD. But I missed it. I missed it when it was on.
By the way, the little sly wink you gave when you got the pearl necklace, and I remember the Bex looker, the posh lookalike, just said, "Oh, I like a good pearl necklace."
There we go. You see.
And a sly wink to the camera. It was legendary.
Well, can I just say that hang on, what date are we working on now? The 19th. In 7 days, in a week's time, they're going to show the thing I did in Las Vegas. Now, I've not seen it yet. I'm doing a voiceover for it on Friday, and can I just say, while I was out there, it was a complete disaster. So, whether it comes together or not, I've got no idea. I've been told it don't look as bad as it was when we were out there, but
where did they put you up?
Oh, in the Excalibur.
Show. They cheaped out on you there.
They totally cheaped out on me there.
They really cheaped out on you.
I know, it was...
You can book a hotel room on there online for like $25, $30 a night.
I know, it was... the whole experience of being in Las Vegas was a nightmare from start to finish.
You should have booked yourself into the MGM Grand, take yourself over there, or the Mandalay Bay or something.
Because I popped in and saw a show in the Mirage, and that was something. That was a hotel, but the Excalibur was... yes, you could tell people were there if they were on a budget, shall we say? Darren, listen, thank you for that.
Hang on, it was about I was thinking about the candle.
Oh, he's not done it yet. Okay, right, go on.
About the candle, right? The reason why you're saying about putting a mirror behind it does double the amount of light. However,
yes,
if you can imagine, you stuck a candle in the middle of a room,
yeah,
it would light the same amount in each direction, wouldn't it? So if you stick a mirror behind it, you do get twice the amount of light in one direction
Yeah.
because you're stopping the light from going behind it,
Yes.
and you're reflecting it forwards.
So you're saying you get twice the light, but in another world that doesn't exist?
Nearest down, as long as the mirror's clean and you've got a decent cold glass reflector or something like that, then you'll get nearest down double.
Darren?
But remember, obviously, you're just doubling it.
Good lad, listen, I've got to go. Thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. Oh, Ian, it's my birthday on Saturday, and my boyfriend and my brother are coming up to see me and my friends turning up, and I don't know what to do to celebrate. What? I'm not a drinker or a clubber, and we're always going out for dinner, so I'd like something different. I live in Nottingham. Nottingham? Well, Alice, well, hang on a minute. I'd have trouble suggesting something for you to do in London. But in Nottingham, I ain't got a clue, love. Oh, I'm getting told off for saying throwing stars and not shuriken. Oh, I do apologise for making myself understood by the masses. Sorry, Sam. Lily. Oh, I sound good when I'm sarky, don't I?
Sorry, Sam. Lily.
Hello.
Hello, Lily.
Hello, Ian. I love your programme.
I love you too. I love you too.
You live in Slough, don't you?
Well, I'm from Slough. I don't live there anymore.
Oh, I thought you was a Farnham Royal.
Sorry?
I thought you lived in Farnham Royal.
Farnham Common, but I don't live there anymore.
Oh, because you went to the technical school, didn't you?
No, I went to Herschel.
Herschel, yeah, well, it's a technical school.
No, Herschel's not a technical school. Herschel was a grammar school.
Oh, I thought it was
No, there was another school that was licensed.
My son and daughter went there, and they called it Slough Technical.
No, Slough Tech was something different, and that would have been like in the 70s.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
Herschel Street. And anyway, what I'll bring you up about,
Yes,
Ian,
Lily.
it's a funny little story.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just being told, Alice, there's a Hooters restaurant in Nottingham. Go to Hooters. You'll have a great time. Yes, go on. Sorry, Lily.
Back again?
Sorry, Lily. I'm just saying there's a Hooters in Nottingham.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
The other day
Yes.
was when there was the Falkland thing on the television.
The
I
Falklands,
was
yeah.
sitting here on my own, watching it, and I'm in my sitting room. I've got French doors, all glass. Well, all of a sudden I heard this noise, and I thought, oh, that's a bird bashing up against the French door. And it went off. But when I was watching the programme, I looked round, and there's only the bloody pigeon came through the bit of opening the door, sitting on my mat. A pigeon. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I tried, because I can't get up and about. I thought I had visions of it flying all around the room and leaning, heading on top of my head. I got up a TV times and tried to push it out, and the little bugger wouldn't go. So I rang my husband, who's in a day centre, and he said, get a tea cloth and swish it over it. Anyway, by the time I finished talking to my husband, the little devil had gone out. I soon got up and shut that door. But, oh, it did frighten me, Ian. And that's it.
Lily there with the scary story of a pigeon opening the back door and being driven away by a dishcloth. Did it actually open the door?
You what?
Okay, well, thanks for that, Lily.
Yeah?
Yeah. 087... Okay. It's good, that music, isn't it? It's a good film. First Halloween's a good one. Second one's a good one. Third one, I used to really like, even though it's got nothing to do with Halloween. It's the one in the Mask Factory, isn't it? With, Stacey Keach, I think, is in it.
Have you seen H2O?
No, I haven't. Is that good?
I like it.
Right, well, that means it's probably rubbish, but I like... Is that the fourth one? I tell you what, I watched a bit of the other night, like 10 minutes, and it was the worst film I've ever seen. Jason versus Freddy.
Oh, I wasn't allowed to watch that.
What? Well, even this weekend? You weren't allowed to watch it?
No.
What, did your mum phone you up and say... I nearly did the voice of the woman in the Tom and Jerry cartoons. Thomas? Christian? Don't you dare watch that film! It's supposed to be Welsh, but I know it sounds offensive. It's supposed to be Welsh. I know, it really is. That's how bad my accents are. So did your mum phone you up and say, Chris, you're not allowed to... I'm going to try the Welsh accent again. Chris? You're not allowed Now I sound like the witch from Chorlton and the Wheelies. I'll get you, Chorlton! I'll get you! Chris, you're not allowed to watch... I can't do it. Did your mother say, Chris, you're not allowed to watch that scary film?
No, my girlfriend did.
It writes itself. Did you watch Jason versus Freddie Allen?
No, but I watched Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I love you. Let's have the travels, please, mate.
There's some heavy rain around at the moment, causing some very...
Okie dokie. Yes, Paul, you missed the Posh and Becks thing, but I think you can probably watch it online. Sky have this new thing where you can watch stuff online. So it'll be there. But yes, no, the sequel is going to be on next week. And it was fraught with disaster. So, you know, and it's not me just saying it so you watch it and go, well, Ian, you certainly had us going. That was a real triumph. No, it was awful. We had a nightmare. But I've not seen it. Apparently it's edited together quite well. Anyway, it's How Low auction time. Mr. Brown, there'll be a moment where I ask you to hit the T's and C's. It's up there. Have you got
I'll try and remember.
Okay, thank you, sir. We're going laptop crazy in this week's How Low reverse auction, and you've got another chance to win one by the end of today. Now, you know how this works. I don't need to tell you, do I? What? Yes, I do? Okay. The person with the lowest unique bid wins the competition. The lowest bid in pence that nobody else makes before the end of the auction tonight at 11:30pm. Okay, so you've got to get your bids in before then. So, to bid... text LBC plus your bid in pence to 88821. So if you wanted to bid £1.73, you text LBC 173 to 88821. Hit me with the T's and C's, GB.
Bidders must be over 16. Bids...
Anne's been on for like 18 minutes. Hello, Anne.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
It's another call from Slough.
Yes, can't get away from it.
You can take the boy out of Slough, but you can't take Slough out of the boy. Or something like that, yes.
I nearly missed my bus this evening going through the TV Times looking for you. Didn't you say last week, or a few days ago, that you were going to be in the TV Times this week?
No, I'm in... no, I'm not. I'm in... Oh, hang on. Oh, my phone's gone mental. I'm in, like... Oh, I can't remember what it is now. It's TV Quick or something. But it's next week.
Oh, it's next week.
But I can't remember. It isn't TV Quick, but it's one of those, and I can't remember which one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Very good. I shall look out for it.
Okay.
You didn't get very far with Ringo.
Ringo. Well, no one can name any of Ringo's hits, despite the fact that when the Beatles split. Hey, Anne, here's a fact that will make you. It puts my life in perspective. You know when the Beatles split up, right?
Yeah.
George Harrison. I think I've got this right. Was when the Beatles split, George Harrison was 26 years old.
Good God.
Isn't that ridiculously young?
Isn't it? And you know, and he's still so much in the public eye.
He may be 27, but he was no old... I think he was 26, and if anyone wants to correct me, then 0870 90 90 973. 26 years old when the greatest pop band in the world split up. That's just insane.
Well, you know when they came to London to make that Abbey Road CD?
Yes.
I had just come from the doctors, and
what?
Paul McCartney actually held the door of the pharmacy, the chemist shop, open for me. I was going in, he was coming out.
Well, hang on a minute. Whoa. This is something quite remarkable that you're saying here. You're telling me.
About 67 or 8.
And so the Beatles were recording potentially Abbey Road, although it could be any of their
albums.
albums.
They were at the recording studios.
They did all of them at Abbey Road, I think. And Paul McCartney held the door open to you in the chemist.
He actually was coming out as I was going in, and the girl said, "Do you realise who that was who opened the door for you? Who held the door open?" And I said, "No."
You did?
When she said Paul McCartney, well, my sore throat definitely...
You didn't recognise Paul McCartney in the late 60s when he was at the height of his fame?
Exactly, but I don't know. I don't think... I was really into American stuff then, Buddy Holly and... who else was it? I was more into Elvis. Oh, my God.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Fatty Presley.
But I'm looking... I've got a book here, and it says John Lennon.
Yes.
I think John Lennon was the most popular afterwards, and he wrote a lot.
Well, he did have a lot of hits, but the most popular immediately after, straight after the Beatles split up, was Ringo Starr.
As a drummer or
As a singer, he had hits. He had hits, Photograph, Back Off Boogaloo, and another one. I mean, it didn't last long. Admittedly, you know, as soon as Wings came along and John Lennon wrote Imagine and Harrison did, what was
one
his
of them also had a brother who sang. And I used to know all this, but I've forgotten it.
What was the George Harrison album I'm thinking of? The really famous one. It's in a box set.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm rubbish on George Harrison.
Well, what is the,
Do you want me to look on some website?
Chris will know. Chris, what was George Harrison's big solo album? Oh, you're right. All Things Must Pass. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, All Things Must Pass. Thank you for that, Chris. I knew you'd know. Well, Anne, listen, thank you for that.
There we are. Nice to talk to you again.
Excellent stuff. Nice to talk to you, love.
We'll be seeing the LA thing soon, will we?
You'll be seeing Las Vegas. Have you got Sky?
Yes.
You'll be seeing it next Thursday.
Oh, very good.
There we go. Well, no, reserve judgment until you've seen it. Thank you, Chris. Do you need these numbers? Okay, well, there we go. Iris.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Iris.
Listen, I want the podcast, is it, from the 6th of December? Can I go back as far as that?
Of last year?
Yeah.
Why do you want that one?
Well, because that was the night I rang you and I think you did the whole programme about Amy Winehouse.
Oh, we did it. No. Yeah, we played the Amy Winehouse game. That was a brilliant show.
Yeah.
Have you got a computer?
Yeah, well, I've done that.
Oh, yeah, you can go. They go back as. I think there's all of this year.
Yeah.
All of last year.
Yeah.
And I think I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I think there's all of 2005 as well. But I could be wrong on that one.
Right.
But there's definitely all of 2006.
So I can get it.
You can definitely get that one.
Fine.
How do you remember the date of it, Iris?
Well, I wrote it down and I was going to do it and then I didn't. And then I suddenly thought about it.
So over 6 months to the very, very day, you're going to hunt it down.
It's quite funny.
All right. Well, I do hope you enjoy it.
Okay, well, I will.
Well, okay, but don't forget that sometimes time and memory make things that weren't that good seem excellent.
No, it wasn't.
I saw Jim Davis today.
Did you?
You know the fellow who does the 1 till 2?
Yeah.
Now, I've met Jim Davis before, right?
Yeah.
He looks nothing like I remember him. He looks absolutely nothing like I remember him.
Probably getting up his age.
Well, I always thought he was quite a chubby fella. Maybe it's doing this healthy programme has made him fit. I remember him as being really tall and quite podgy.
No.
And he's
Davidson. Was he weren't tall, was he?
No, not Jim Davidson, the Nick.
Oh.
Jim Davis.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's your age getting to you, Iris.
Well, I know.
All right, love, listen, I better go.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Ian.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
The Xerox Phaser 6110.
Is that a red bush with vanilla?
Yes, it is.
Where has that come from?
Mr. Bull has brought them in.
Everyone, round of applause for Mr. Bull. Everyone, even you, Mendoza, come on. Mendoza, applaud Mr. Bull. Applaud Mr. Bull. No. Oh, Mr. Mendoza is refusing to applaud Mr. Bull, okay. Well, fantastic. I tried to buy some today, but they didn't have any in Sainsbury's. I just lied there. I forgot to look. I went into Sainsbury's. I just lied, and halfway through it, I thought, why are you telling that lie? That's a wicked lie. I went into Sainsbury's to get a snack and to get some tea, and I forgot to get the one tea. And it's not criticism because you wouldn't know. If it's the vanilla, I don't have milk in it.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever done it.
I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying for the future. Have you tried it?
No.
Come and try some. You haven't got a cold or anything, have you?
I got a pinched nerve.
Oh, it's an email that you. Lee, stop bullying Joyce and Asian Crisp. It's from Ivor. Go on, have a bit of that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice drink?
Need some sugar.
Well, put some sugar in it then. Not mine. Go mate. It's better for you than tea, that is.
Is it?
Yeah, well done, Clive, for getting that. That is a fan. I mentioned this the other day. He's got it. What a legend. Clive, but of course, on at 10 o'clock. Well, let's go. Let's. Chris.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Chris.
Are you up?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm glad I chose you because we haven't got much time.
Yeah, good about the fish.
Sorry.
The fish. Thank you very much.
The what?
The fish is very good.
What?
The fish.
What fish?
The one who's talking. The man who eats fish cake.
Oh, the fish. Oh, I know who you are. You're the gentleman that wanted to get the phone number of my friend Alex.
Yeah.
So you could get the MP3 of this guy.
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
We'll play that after 9 because it's a brilliant clip. Right, you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Yes.
It's very witty.
could you take that handkerchief away from the phone? God, Chris is a fruitcake. Yes, Chris.
Yeah, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
He did this yesterday. He took another phone call when he was on the show.
Yeah, hold on, my phone's ringing, mate. Yeah, hello? Yeah, hold on, I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm on the radio. Yeah. Yeah, here is LBC radio, this man.
I'm on LBC radio. It's this man.
Yeah, that's all right, mate.
Okay, well, don't worry, Chris. You're not on anymore. Right. Chatting there to Mendoza. That will make good radio. Okay, right, so it's the last hour of the show. It's going to be slightly different this hour, because about 9, or a bit before, we're going to play the first part of the interview I did earlier on today with David Cross, who is one of my... he is my favourite American comedian. The man's a genius. And he's doing 2 weeks of gigs at the 100 Club in Oxford Street. And if you can get down there, do, because it's really... he's a brilliant comedian. But we got that at sort of 20 past, and then... the second bit about just after the news. So, let's rattle through these calls. What are we talking about? We've talked about Marty Feldman, Ringo Starr, mirrors and candles, and that's pretty much it. Christine!
Hello.
Hello, Christine.
I was going to say I know who Marty Feldman is.
Christine's the woman who told me to watch the last horror movie.
Hey!
She's the woman who made me watch that film on my birthday that was rubbish. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop. Can we forget about that?
I watched it with Mike Mendoza, who's here actually. So that's what that's all about. Yes. No, I can never forget it, Christine. You ruined my birthday.
Oh, at least you remember me now.
Oh, well, exactly. That's something. Yes, it's like at least Yoko Ono remembers Mark Chapman. You know, it's good to have something in mind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, Christine.
I was going to say Marty Feldman, but someone else has already got there.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
I know. How long have I been waiting?
Well, you know, it's but he's good, Marty Feldman. But I have to talk about him on a TV show, and I don't know as much about. I'm a big fan, but I don't know that much about him. So
I know that I like the Young Frankenstein. That's what I know him from.
I ain't got nobody, and nobody ain't got me. Yes, he's good in that, and he's in a couple of other Mel Brooks films, isn't he? I think he's in Silent Movie. Is he in? No, he's not in The Producers. Maybe he is in The Producers. Actually, I'm not the original Producers. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I love Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, he's good in Young Frankenstein. Yeah.
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 You were also talking about Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
It is rubbish.
It was awful.
Because Freddy has just turned into some stupid comic book lovable character that makes wisecracks.
Yeah.
But it started off, he was all, like, really sinister.
But all of the Freddy films are rubbish, though, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, the first one is rubbish.
No, the first one's good.
All right.
The third one, The Dream Warriors, is really good.
Is that the one in... What's the one in 3D?
No, that's,
I think that's Freddy 4, strangely enough.
Or is it... Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But the Dream Warriors is really good, and if you got the DVD, you get the special features, which is some rock band singing a song called Dream Warriors, and it's awesome, and they're all like...
Christine, don't take this as personally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna take up any of your film recommendations ever again. I just so you know.
Japanese one?
No.
I know good stuff about them.
No. I can't. You thought you get Korea confused with China, confused with Japan, and I just...
No, I don't.
Hey, first Japanese lesson a week Saturday.
Oh, that's exciting.
I've booked it. It's all booked up. 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Japanese fella, it's a fella, is coming to my house and is going to teach me Japanese. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, very excited.
I wish I could do the same thing.
Well, there you go, you see. Christine, you can.
I can't afford tutoring.
Yeah, it is, to be honest, it is quite pricey, but it is quite pricey. There's no two ways about it, really. Well, Christine, thanks for calling in an hour late.
Okay.
Oh, Del, she sounds miserable, doesn't she? Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Bob Johnson is now Bobette.
He drank the drink. He drank the drink that done with one hand giveth, the other hand, sir, it taketh away. Zelda!
Oh, hello.
Hello, Zelda.
Hello, Ian. This is a very nice pleasure. I didn't expect to get through to speak to you, but it's very nice.
Well, it's a phone-in show. That's how it works.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. But I heard you mention Mike Mendoza, is it?
Yeah, he's just popped in. He's just left now.
Does he have a programme with LBC?
He doesn't have a programme with LBC, no. He'd like to, but there isn't room in the schedule for him.
No, he's on another station, another programme.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. He's been absent from. I thought he was on holiday from that.
I think he's past his prime. I'll be honest.
What?
I think he's past his best.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, he's not as good as he used to be.
He's got a big fan club.
He has got a big fat belly.
Yeah. He's got a very big following.
Big fat
with
belly.
Women.
Yeah.
But I thought he was on holiday. But it's been a very long time now since we don't hear him.
A very long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
is he going back there, or is he coming to you?
Well, let's just say he's been asking if he can come back here.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm allowed to say, Zelda.
Well, really, so they know about it. That won't go down very well, will it?
Well, if the other station know about it.
Yes.
Well, we shouldn't.
We should. Let's say stump, shall we?
I've just mentioned it on the radio now.
Oh, take a stump out of now.
Yeah, take a stumpy.
Yeah.
Chris, take a stumpy.
Yeah, yeah.
Gary, take a stumpy.
Already taken one.
Good lads.
Listen, this here, who's this American comedian you were talking about?
David Cross.
Never heard of him, has he?
No, he's brilliant. He is brilliant. It's Lady Alex! Hey! Hey! Oh, fantastic! Fantastic. Lady Alex. Lady Alex. Well, I'll tell you who Lady Alex is, Zelda.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Lady Alex, and this is absolutely true, Gary Brown, you missed this. If it wasn't for Lady Alex, I would not be sat here right now.
I heard that.
Lady Alex, I hope you didn't.
I heard.
On Friday, Lady Alex actually saved my career.
Really?
Actually saved my... And that is not an exaggeration.
How did that come about?
By pressing a very important button at a very strange time in my life. So I owe you a drink and then some, Alex, and I genuinely do, and I will buy you that drink at some point. But Zelda, listen...
Now, a quick word about Young Frankenstein.
Yes!
Brilliant film.
Yep.
And they were...
It's Frankenstein!
That's right. And they were also beautifully chosen. Even Madeline Kahn, with that husky voice of hers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wasn't she brilliant in it? And of course, Gene Wilder, who is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good film. I haven't seen Young Frankenstein for years, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
You see him in the film with Richard Pryor, where they were arrested and put into prison, and they had sort of a bouncing bronco or whatever you call it.
Oh, Stir Crazy. We were talking about Stir Crazy last week. We had a whole...
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, we had a whole Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder special.
They were fantastic. It was fantastic.
It was good apart from the last 20 minutes when they escape and then it gets a bit self-righteous.
I laughing right through the picture.
Yeah.
But I thought they were so good together.
Yeah, they were.
But that, what do they call that thing, that bronco thing? What do they call it?
A bucking bronco.
Bucking bronco.
Yeah, I went on those once and did my backing.
That was hilarious, wasn't it?
Have you ever been on one of those?
No, I haven't.
I went on one in LA a few months ago, and I did my freaking... Yeah. I was surrounded by, 300 boozed-up Americans, and I went in there, and they were going, get the English guy on there! And I'm in there in a suit, and they're all...
Did they call you Limey?
No, they didn't call me a limey, but they're shouting abuse, and so I started singing God Save the Queen. And then I started a USA chant. No one joined in. I'm in this bar. I'm in a bar.
Yeah.
Going, USA! USA! No one joined in! No one joined in! And
Really?
then I did the bucking bronco, and I actually did my backing. Anyway, Zelda, I must go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joshua.
Mr. Lee.
Hello, boss.
Just want to say thank you to Simon Heaven.
Sam in Heaven?
Simon Heaven.
Sam in Heaven?
Yeah, is a wonderful person. And the other thing about Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr, yes.
Yes, the song that you've been trying to think about is Sweet 16.
Okay, right.
You must. Don't you remember that one?
You're beautiful, and you're mine.
Mine, oh mine.
But how did Photograph go? Because that was a big hit.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't get that one at all. It's completely eluded me.
Okay, here's a fact, fans. Now, if this is true, I have no way to know if this is true or not. But you know, on Mission Impossible, Joshua.
No, which one?
Well, don't. You started off with being negative there. The TV series. The TV series.
Yes.
You know, it goes. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Yes.
The name of that person is. Hang on, have you got someone in a sack, in a box, under the stairs?
No, that's my friend Simon Heaven.
Oh, Simon in Heaven?
Yeah.
Simon in Heaven, okay, right. Well, that person's name was Bob Johnson.
Never heard of him.
Right, he produces Clive Bull's show.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, he does. Bob Johnson produces Clive Bull's show at 10.
That's not the same Bob. No, you haven't.
No, he does.
You are having a laugh.
Clive Bull's producer is called Bob Johnson.
No, you're wrong.
No. I'm not wrong. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, we need to calm down. Yes, I'm not. This is a fact. Clive Bull's producer is called Bob Johnson. Travel news now. Here's Alan.
The M4 has finally reopened heading out of town.
Yes, Chris.
Yeah, hello, mate.
Yeah.
Can you play fish?
Do you know, I haven't got time to play fish now.
Oh, please.
Well, I can't because I'm going to a pre-recorded bit. I'll play it when we come back from the news at past.
Where's Clive?
Where's Clive? He's on at 10.
Okay. I'm a man. I am great.
Yeah, you're going.
Why?
Because I've got to go to the pre-recorded bit.
You like me?
Do I like you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a nice lad.
Thank you very much. You're good. I want to complain about that Bob Johnson, you know.
Okay, you complain about that Bob Johnson, right. Anyway, earlier on in the day, this is a pre-recorded bit, David Cross came in.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Oh, so, now listen, I'm a massive, massive fan of yours. I'm quite nervous. I got 3 hours sleep last night because it's like, oh my God, David Cross is coming in. You're one of my heroes.
And you were tracking my my flight and all that.
I had it up on the computer and the laptop in the bed, and I was going, oh, he's
the
there.
GPC going.
Yeah. But, right, okay, let's put you on the spot. I've promised people you're going to be funny. Away you go, sir.
I'm this close to leaving.
Okay, right, that's fine. Now listen, people might know you for the wrong reasons over here. They might know you for, I guess, Scary Movie.
Yeah.
The weird kind of I guess they're paying the rent gigs, are they?
Well, that movie specifically, I moved to New York with that money and got an apartment. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you don't look at a Scary Movie 2 script and Scary Movie going, this is great stuff. This is the one. Top notch. No, it's, that was a money gig.
And another money gig you did, I guess you don't like, but I thought was alright, bizarrely. Was that Tiny Toy Soldiers? What was...
Oh, Small Soldiers?
Yeah, I thought that was alright, that film. It wasn't,
I don't
the greatest movie, but...
It was just so heavy-handedly corny, and syrupy, and what I didn't like about it was less about my experience with that, but when they were kind of pitching me the movie and kind of wooing me, the guy said everything that would turn out to be wrong to appeal to me, he just kept talking about the marketing and how this is going to be a huge.
Right.
They got a tie-in with Burger King, and isn't that exciting? and it was kind of a bummer. But
you didn't get excited about the Burger King?
I did
Little
not.
David Cross fries, that didn't appeal to you?
I did. I was in a coloring book. That was exciting, and they made me look much more unattractive than I am. I mean, I'm not the most attractive guy, but I'm not that unattractive.
It made you hideous.
It made me. The coloring book made me look like, Wallace Shawn or something like that.
Now, so some people, I've mentioned you to a few people, and some people go, oh, the guy from Arrested Development. Now, that was shown over here, but the BBC did exactly what they did with Larry Sanders and with Seinfeld. They showed it here, then they put it on at 2 in the morning.
In America.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's, pretty much not on. We were floating around in different times and different days, the entire existence of that show.
But did no one get that it's obviously one of the best written sitcoms of the last 20 years? It's genius.
It's really good. It's so dense, and there are a number of jokes that I wouldn't get. We were getting the scripts and shooting them, and I didn't catch some of the references to, in show 28 that had to do with something in show 9.
Yeah.
You know, and I wouldn't find things out until I went online, and the super uber fans,
the
you know, were
nerds.
like, oh, did you see the newspaper headline said this, and that was a reference to that, and then there was a thing on the fridge that said this, and, you know, stuff that I didn't even get. I mean, it's such a dense, you know, great show, great cast, great. It was a great experience.
And then Series 3, they kind of just halfway through this house. That's it now. You can
Yeah,
go
that
home.
happened in season 2 too. They basically, you know, it was tenuous the entire time we were doing it, whether we were going to ever come back. And then we got nominated for a bunch of Emmys, and then they're like, well, we can't cancel it now, even though they wanted to desperately. And yeah, and then they, at the end of season 2, we were supposed to do, I think, 22 episodes, and after 18 they said, okay, thank you, good, we're good, thank you.
What was that? That must have been terrifying, though. Just not because I'm guessing that you all would sit around and go, "Hey, we're doing something special here. You know, this is pushing the boundaries a little." I've never seen so many gags in one show, just crammed in there.
You should see the stuff that's cut out. I mean, that's 21 and a half minutes, American minutes, but they're 21 and a half minutes.
What's the difference between American and I think American minutes are shorter, aren't they?
American minute is 60 seconds, and globally elsewhere it's you take 10 seconds and multiply it by 6.
Right. Okay.
So it's a little different. And we would get 48-page scripts, 45-page scripts, and you know you kind of riff sometimes when you're shooting, and there's so much stuff cut out. There's a whole other show there.
I think we got. Am I doing the switchboard here, Chris? Or are you going to?
I'll do it.
On your side.
I'll do it.
I don't think you
guys. I'll do it. Take it easy.
I've got the buttons here though, under this bit of wood.
You know what? Give me a stick. Give me something that reaches over there, and.
I got it. I've got it, man. I don't want you to you're doing a gig tonight. I don't want to trouble you.
Okay.
We've got a call from Arab. Hey, Arab.
Hello.
Hello there.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Can you hear him?
I certainly can.
Okay, it's a bit muffled, Arab.
Hello, Sir David Cross.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm a massive fan.
Well, thank you.
Do
you mean you weigh a lot, or?
No. I'm fit.
Okay, you're fit. All right. We'll make sure everybody knows.
Tenacious D. I'm a massive fan of Tenacious D and the Ben Stiller Show. I just wanted to say that.
That's my gamut.
Oh yeah, the Ben Stiller Show again. Something else that didn't appear over here, and I got on DVD from Amazon, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, that was cancelled after the first season as well. Seriously.
God bless America.
Anything that I touch will be critically lauded but cancelled.
Fantastic.
When is Freak Show coming out?
I don't know. We only did 7 episodes, and then it was cancelled.
Oh man, we're finishing at 9:30 tonight. You know that we're going home early. Freak Show is the animation.
I hope it does. I hope it comes over here. And if you do get a chance to see it, we weren't allowed to. We had filmed these tags that they eventually took away, but there's the second episode is where they go to Vienna for the glaucoma awards, and there's a real website that is based on, and you have to go look it up. It's mentioned in the episode. Go look it up, because we just copied and stole stuff straight from that bizarre glaucoma website.
I'll probably just watch it on YouTube or something.
There you go. Do it.
Hey, Rob, anything else?
I got a question.
Oh, do it quickly then, man.
What's it like to live in America?
Oh, that's easy. What? All right. Well, it's very American.
I'm never going to go.
Why?
I'll never get there, because I can't afford it, Bob, and I'll just never get round to it.
You can't afford it. The dollar is like... No, it's the same price. No, first of all, it's cheaper, and then every pound is worth $2.50.
Yeah, but everything's twice the price over there, isn't it? So,
no.
You get like...
No. You've misunderstood it, Arab. It's half the price.
Half the price.
A 10 bag is $20 over there.
Okay, well, thanks. Okay, there we go, you see. Now, this... I don't know. I'm sorry. Now,
a 10 bag is $20.
I don't know what that reference is.
I have no idea.
Not at all. Now, I got into you through Mr. Show, which is one of the greatest sketch shows of all time. Partly good because every now and then there's something that doesn't quite work. You think, oh, that was it's a little bit, but then suddenly you're just hit with just the funniest, borderline most offensive skits.
It was pretty good. It was one thing I liked about that show was, first of all, I think, we made a conscious effort to not make it dated or topical. I mean, it dealt with some things that were current and topical, but we did it in a way that wouldn't date us. And I think the show still holds up for that reason. Like Python, you can watch it now and just enjoy it, but, there's a lot of, humanity to the stuff, which you don't see a lot, there was some pathos to it. And each show kind of has its own personality to me, like that's
my two favourite sketches, and I can't remember the name. What's the band where it's all...
Were the gay guys, or...?
No, not the gay guys. The ones where they've all got something... They all have a disability.
Oh, Indomitable Spirit. Yeah.
Indomitable Spirit is brilliant. Was it? There's a drummer... They basically go along, I've got no hands. Yeah. I've got no legs. I'm a woman. It's just brilliant. But my favourite sketch of all time, and I meant to dig it out this morning...
But don't leave everybody hanging. The point is they don't. They're all... They all do this song about their disabilities, and then they don't have any disabilities, and they find nothing wrong with that. They don't understand why.
And didn't they kick a guy out because he has actually got a disability?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm surprised you could do that on America. I know it was on HBO, which is a slightly different thing altogether, but...
It's very different. It certainly was back then. I mean, and keep in mind, we had a very low budget, and it was on HBO back in the mid-90s, and when they hadn't really established themselves as Sopranos or Sex and the City yet, and they were just looking for... I mean, they would tell us specifically, look, we don't want something that you can get on network television. We want something that you can't do anywhere else.
Announcing for the first time ever a
This is my favourite clip of the year.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 2 o'clock, I'll have fish.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock, just before I train,
what do you have?
I'll have fish and a rice cake.
Okay, then what?
I'll train.
Uh-huh.
I'll have me fish.
Yeah, then what?
I'll come home, have some more fish with a rice cake.
How do you end the day?
And then have some fish before I go to bed.
Good lad, there we go. That's a lot of fish. Yes, Jackie Chan. That's you. You're using a false name, remember? Hello, Jackie? Oh! Oh, hi, Jackie.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I was wondering if you got my email.
Which email was that?
The Japanese horror music.
Yes, I did. Yeah. So anyway, earlier on in the day, David Cross, an American comedian who's playing at the 100 Club all this week and all of next week, came in to talk to me. He's one of my heroes, and as you can hear, I suck up to him quite a bit.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
To this sketch, my girlfriend, I've had enough of this and walked out of the room.
Oh, the Everest? Yeah. I know
the Everest?
Well, of course.
You keep knocking over the thimble. I've had enough, I'm going.
You should have seen when we were taping that, because we had to stop down and reset the wall of thimbles, and people in the audience, I mean, you think you watching that compressed sketch, I mean, it took us an hour to shoot that scene.
So basically, it's a guy who's come home from... I haven't seen this for ages, so I'll try to remember. He comes home from having climbed Everest, and he's trying to tell his parents it's the most amazing thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. And then he trips and falls...
No, well, they're very excited about it.
Oh, okay.
But then, in the beginning, and then as he's telling the story about, being trapped in a blizzard, he stumbles backwards, and the mother's thimble collection...
And there's hundreds.
Yeah, there's hundreds, falls to the floor, and at first they're like, oh, don't worry about it, that's fine, and then he, it dissolves to him resetting the last thimble up there, and then he continues the story and trips in the exact same place, and then then it's just about retelling the story about the thimbles, and then he keeps accidentally...
And that's about 10, 12 minutes of just a guy falling on thimbles.
Yeah, well, it's not that long.
It
feels that long.
Bob, because Bob Odenkirk, do you still hang out? Are you guys hang out?
We're writing something right now. We've written...
Oh, really?
We've written 5 movies together, or if not just he and I, then he and I and some other guys.
That have been made? Because obviously there's Run, Ronnie, Run.
No. One was made, and it was not good. It was not a good movie.
Was that the Run, Ronnie, Run?
Yeah. It's not very good.
The extras are good on the DVD.
Are they?
There's the bit where
I haven't seen it.
There's the film, and there's a bit in the film where you walk off set.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
there's an extra where you
Right.
see what happens off set, but it's kind of it's a little slow perhaps.
Oh yeah, it's not well edited or directed.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean it was just they try to make it like an Adam Sandler movie, you know, like the goofy guy who's got to save the farm for his mama, you know, that kind of like cloying, you know, just.
Are you okay, David?
I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying to come up with a replacement.
You can swear because we can bleep this out. This is a record.
Okay. Just the kind of Hollywood stuff that the director tried to do there.
We bleeped that, did we, Chris? Lovely. We bleeped that out. You see, it's fine.
Okay.
But so you've written more films together?
Yeah. They can't get them made.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he up to? Because he did a series as well recently that did it get axed or something? He did a sketch show or...
Well, he did a pilot and they didn't pick it up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, you're here because you're doing... I thought it was 7 nights at the 100 Club, but is it... someone
Can
told me...
I have one day off, please? Can I not have one day off?
No, sir, I'm afraid not in this country. We like to work and we work hard.
Well, I did that... Yeah, I did 6 nights a week for 3 weeks. Last time I was here at the Soho Theater, and I was exhausted by the end of it. Not just from the shows, but from drinking and everything afterwards. But man, that was tough. So this is 2 weeks, 5 nights a week, I believe, Tuesday through Saturday, and
it's at the 100 Club, which is in
at the
Oxford
100
Street.
Club, yes, and it's myself and then three other American comics, and then one British special guest each night.
Special guest, but is that? I mean, it's not Bernard Manning. It can't be. He's just passed away, sadly. Which is
no. He's scheduled for tonight.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's going to be
Are
interesting.
you allowed to say who any of the acts are, or do you not know?
No, I do know. I think I'm allowed. I don't
Are
think
we
they'd
allowed-
mind.
we're getting
we
the
got Ed
nods,
Byrne
yeah.
tonight.
Okay.
We've got Robin Ince at some point. Adam Buxton, Jimmy Carr. There's a bunch of people, and I
British
can't remember who's
stars.
who's on which night, but
Okay. Because I saw you at the Soho Theatre last time, and someone bizarrely shouted out that you were being homophobic.
Oh, you were at that show?
I was at that one, and
that was a terrible show.
It was good because I was loving it, but it got
that
really
was really
tense.
that was well, you know who that was?
No.
That was the reporter from the Metro.
Oh no!
And then he wrote this article, so this article comes out about how I'm a homophobe and I'm racist and all this stuff that I'm not at
You're
all.
one of them, without being too much of a political slant on it. You're quite left wing, I would say. You're quite left of centre, I would say.
Mostly, yeah, mostly. But yeah, I mean, it was this really kind of.
I read that review.
It was a bit. It was like an attack piece, and it was. I mean, the guy just read into stuff that did not exist at all, and I brought that issue up with me at every show subsequently, and then just talked about it, and I would do the bits that I was being accused of being a homophobe during, and then say, now here's this review.
Yeah.
And that guy was. I didn't get to meet him or see him.
I'm assuming it was the. If I remember, it was the gay voice that he kind of just he took offence and thought you were being homophobic. When obviously anyone with half a brain would realise.
My point was, first of all, my point about it being genetic and not a choice, and then talking about how it's one of the few voices. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and do the whole bit, but just that it's that that. Not all gay men talk like this at all, but only gay men. It's not, it's genetic. It's an attribute. And then of course it leads into a bit about ordering pizza. But,
as it would do.
Yeah. Those fags love their pizza, huh? Am I right, folks? Give me a call. Call down to the station. No, but it was I've had that so many times. My guess is, based on experience, that he's gay. He heard a gay voice, didn't make any connection to the words that I was saying, and it's like when you say retarded or Jewish or Catholic. You just, if you are predisposed to thinking, Catholics get slagged all the time, then that's what you're going to hear. And if you're going to be overly PC, which I can't stand, and you can't make a joke where a retarded person, for 10 seconds out of 1 hour where various people are butts of jokes that a retarded person can't be the butt of a joke. You don't listen to it.
Yeah.
You just hear the bad thing.
Okay, we've got you for another 2 minutes, so let's quickly. We've got one more call. Chima.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Chima. Now, Chima called up yesterday and was
Thinking I was here?
No, he was saying,
Am I early?
Could you ask this to David Cross? I'm too nervous to talk to him. So, Chima, we bullied you into calling up.
Hello. Hello, David, sorry.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
No, I just can't...
You sound good. You sound great.
No, I just can't believe that I saw you on the TV and I'm just talking to you now.
I was on your TV box, now I'm on your radio box.
Yeah.
Chima, have you got a question, or you
a couple of
just want to drool? Yes.
Have you ever worked with any of your heroes?
Yeah, actually I have. I got to work with Christopher Guest on Waiting for Guffman, and
of course!
He gave me... and I've gotten to work with a lot of, really... And certainly meet a lot of cool people. A lot of them in the music industry as well. I'm waiting for the day I can work with Steve Coogan and Chris Morris. That'll be exciting. But I worked with Christopher Guest, and then we were shooting 45 minutes away from where we were staying, and I was in one of the last shots, and I kind of sussed out that everybody had left or was leaving, and then I was like, oh, if I stick around and find some excuse, like it took me too long to get my makeup off or something, maybe I can get a ride home with Christopher Guest.
Cool.
So, which I did, and then he was like, oh, just get in the truck, and then he had just gotten the music for Waiting for Guffman, sent to him from Michael McKean, and we listened to that, and then he's doing characters and telling stories, and I'm just asking him all kinds of questions, and it's just the two of us in his truck, and then I noticed that the exit, so, I knew which exit we had to get off at, and he was missing it because he was wrapped up in a story, and I did not tell him we were missing the exit, and we drove another 15 minutes past where we had to go.
Brilliant.
And I was just sitting there listening to stories. That was really awesome.
I forgot you were in Waiting for Guffman. That's the best of all of those films, I think. I think it's the with Best in Show and Mighty Wind.
Oh,
it's the strongest,
I agree, yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Chima, listen, man, we've got to go.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry, fella.
Okay.
But thank you.
There we go. Oh, he's nervous. Very quickly. Okay. Any more albums coming?
Wait,
Go on.
who gets nervous at a phone call?
Who gets to what?
Nervous on a phone call.
Oh, phoning up. But phoning up radio stations is weird. Have you never done it?
Not really. But why is it weird? It's a phone call.
But it's a phone call to a radio station, and it's slightly out of your control. I do it sometimes, just, to keep my hand in. And it's a bit...
You do it to keep your hand in? To remember what it's like to ask a question?
No, I do it just to phone up and try and wind the guy up and just take the mickey out of them a little bit. But I get a little bit nervous.
Really? Okay.
And sometimes you do need to remember what it's like to ask a question, Keep it real, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Have you got any more albums or anything coming out that we should be ordering off Amazon?
No, I've got, I'm writing a book for Warner Brothers. Warner Books, whatever. That's taking an exceedingly long time.
Excellent work. Well done.
I thought it would be, I'll whip this off in a year, but it's been 2 years now. But no, not really. I mean, I've just now putting together like a new hour of material. I mean, a lot of it'll, I don't know how much it'll translate to the British audience, but certainly maybe enough for another CD or tour in the fall.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably do that, yeah.
That full means awesome, by the way, Avo. So, some people don't know. Some people don't know that. I have to translate. There you go.
What do you call your summer here in London town?
We call it shiny days. We have a few shiny days. Anyway, so David Cross, you're playing at the 100 Club this week and some of next week, most of next week.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Starting today, Tuesday through Saturday, 2 weeks, 100 Club.
Lovely.
Special guests. There'll be, it should be fun.
Okay, listen, man, it's really nice to meet you. Thank you very much for coming in. It's a pleasure.
You.
Cheers, David.
And this is Alan Joyce in the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre. The M20 coastbound has one lane blocked with a crash just by junction 3.
A voice like an angel. Yes, Paul.
Hello there, yeah, I was just ringing about, you said about Paul McCartney and John Lennon and whatnot before. I'm going back...
Paul McCartney, John Lennon and whatnot, the other two remaining members of the Beatles, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He just strung a chord in my mind. See, get it? Anyway, yeah, going back a long way. My dad was in a lorry. And he pulled up to a set of traffic lights, and Paul McCartney and John Lennon was in a green Mini with blacked out or tinted windows.
Yeah.
And my dad jumped out. He said to his mate, he said, "That's Paul McCartney in there." My dad's jumped out, knocked on the window, the lights changed, and Paul McCartney stayed there and signed. All my dad had was a fag packet of. They ain't got 'em now. It's called Number 6.
Yeah.
Or 20 or 10.
How would he have spotted two of the Beatles through tinted glass?
In tinted glass. I knew you was going to say that, but he did. There ain't like tinted glass like nowadays.
No. Paul.
Right. Yeah, go on.
Is there any chance... Now, you sound like a nice lad.
Right.
Is there any chance that your dad was lying to you?
No, I don't think... Why would he lie about it?
Well, I don't know, because my dad told weird lies to me. My dad's a weird fella, so that's, that's why he does. But dads do sometimes say things like that, don't they?
No, well, why would he?
Well, I don't know. Why does anybody lie? I'm not saying... All right, well, I've upset Paul. Paul, I'm not... I'm just...
You ain't upset me, but all I'm saying is that's just he said to me that he said the lights went green and the man still stayed there.
Okay.
He said and signed his fag packet, which was a packet of Number 6. I don't even think they even make them all.
No.
I've never even heard of them.
I've heard of Number 6, yeah, old smokes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, thank you for that.
That's all right.
Oh, no, oh, God, that ended on a really sour note. It's all right. Sorry, if you don't want that story, right, I'm going to take you to BBC London. I phone up Danny Baker in the afternoon. He will enjoy that story. Oh, God. Yes, Malcolm?
I'm running away with you. That's all I ever do. That's all we ever mean. I forgive you everything. Meet me at the railway bar about 7 o'clock. Talk while the sun goes down. Watch the lovers leaving town. This is for lovers running away. This is for lovers running away. Just for today, I'm running away with you from yesterday's news. Let's leave it all behind. Help me back to my mind. I paid the penalty, the jailer rattling the key, but the key was mine. I keep a spare one every time. This is for lovers running away. This is for lovers running away. Just for today. Hello, Ian.
Thank you, Malcolm. What the hell was that? Some rubbish 80s new wave thing?
It's Pete Doherty song.
Oh, if I'd have known that, I would have cut him off immediately.
It's the only decent one, though.
No, it's not, because he hasn't done any. He's an idiot. Yes, Angela?
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello,
Good
love.
evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot his name now. The one that Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr, yes.
Yeah. Was it the one you were thinking of? They're going to put me in the movies. They're going to make a big star out of me.
Well, no, because the Beatles did that one.
Oh, did they? Ringo Starr I saw do it.
Well, Ringo sang it, but
got it wrong then.
It was that was a Beatles song, but he had hits on his own.
I thought that was one. Got it wrong, didn't I?
No, look, my iPod has turned out to be a really bad idea because I picked it up thinking, oh, I've got that. It's Act Naturally. And I thought, I've got that, and I'll be able to go straight to it.
That's the name of it, is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah, and it turns
Act
out, it turns out I haven't got it on here. What is this awful... How do you spell Beatles? Oh, God, I'm looking at the wrong group altogether. Oh, hang on a minute. What you mean there's... Oh, hang on. At last, it does some purpose. This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a brilliant song, this. This is a great song. I love Ringo, man.
Yeah.
What the hell? I was joking about him earlier on. I'm going to buy his entire back catalogue on compact disc. Well, I'll buy 2 of them. Well...
Did you find out the one that you were looking for?
I'll download them. For free. No, I didn't.
Ah.
There was one photograph, back off Boogaloo, and another one.
Oh, right.
Never mind, let's wig out to this. You can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star. And I can play the part. Anyway, it's enough.
Well.
There we go. Angela, thank you for that.
Thank you.
There we go.
Bye.
You're right, Anxious?
All of which makes me
Of course it does. I would expect nothing less from you. Yes, Contradiction Man.
Hello there, how are you, Ian?
I'm all right. Thank you very much for your delightful letter.
Oh, that's all right. You're more than welcome. Thank you for everything, and thank you for all the clips you played for me and everything.
It was good, but it worked out in the end. We had to go over the news, but it doesn't matter. It all worked out in the end. If anyone missed it, was it Friday? It was, wasn't it? Contradiction Man came into the studio and did a Decker contradiction, a 10-way contradiction, and I would say, if we hadn't have broken for the news, it would have been a world record. But I've got to say, it was certainly some of the best radio I've ever been involved with last Friday.
But I have to say, Ian, that Friday night and Saturday night, I hardly slept. I can kind of feel for you when you went away to Las Vegas, because I've been on such a high ever since.
Hey, wow, so I've stolen your sleep.
And can I just say that, you know, as I said, Contradiction Man is dead and buried now.
Okay. But give hope to the children, Contradiction Man. Give hope to them.
Hang on. But...
Oh, he's doing it. Hang on a minute. Oh, God, blimey. He's working it. Hang on a minute. I'm nowhere. Here we go. I was miles away there. Sorry. It's because it's nearly home time.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Ian, the Contradiction Man, is back.
Oh, sweet home Alabama!
Hey, I'm there, man.
Contradiction Man, listen, I've got to go, but I will speak to you later on in the week.
Take care.
There we go. We can all sleep happy tonight. The Contradiction Man has risen from the grave.
Where can you get brand spank?
Phones have gone mental. Where were you an hour ago when I needed your phone calls? You make me want to puke. John.
Konbanwa. Watashi wa globule desu.
Excellent, I believe.
Dozo yoroshiku.
Yes, dozo yoroshiku. I can say that. Thank you. Let's go to John. Yes, John?
Hello.
Hello.
I was just wondering if you were wanting me, because John's not my real name, and I often use the name James, and I speak like this, and it gets very confusing. It's like two ugly people, making out, because it's like you're both pretending to be someone else.
Okay.
I've got a different voice and a different name. How are you, Ian?
I'm fine, thank you, yes.
I feel it's a bit of a snub that Agent Chris has delivered to me. I called you up at about, 8 or 8, and I was just watching Lenny Henry trying to be funny, and then I got...
He isn't funny. He was funny for like 20 minutes in the mid-'80s, but now he's rubbish.
I mean, he's one of the few people that I really don't find funny, and there are lots of black comics on the circuit who are hilarious, black comedians.
Yeah.
I just don't find him...
There are a lot, and I know a lot of them, Junior Simpson being one of them, who's a very funny man.
They just got one full...
Give him his own TV series. Take Lenny Henry off and give Junior Simpson a TV series, for God's sakes. Why isn't Junior Simpson on my television?
They've got Andrew Marr and his delightful insights, another piece of nonsense.
I'm running out of time, because we're about to end the show.
Okay, what was it? I had some points to say, but... Oh, yeah, this is the Bernard Manning joke that they never said, and I don't know why they never said it. Okay. There's an Irishman, a Jamaican...
I think we'll probably end it there, although I suspect it was going to be on our side, but judging the note that I've seen up by the canteen area, we'll end it there. But I'm sure he was going to be on our side. Yes, Vinny?
Yeah, but you have the dead hour.
The gay hour?
The dead
we don't, but it ain't a bad idea.
No, the dead hour.
Yeah, okay, you've got 5 seconds.
Yeah,
well, you muffed that up. If you missed the show today, it sounded like this. I've got the cure for global warming.
Are you a fan of the mashed potato?
A ransom note will follow shortly.
I had the perfect line in my head. Venus was her name. Oh, she's got it.
Gosh, what are you talking about?
Good evening, Mr. Lloyd. You alright?
There we go, brilliant, that's how you do it.
If you have 5 candles, you get 5 times the candlelight.
The answer is no, and not even 3 times the light. I don't know what she was on.
The drinks party is the target.
Oh, amazing.
Can I just say something, Jim? It's quite sensible, so...
Yes, David.
The thing is, if you kill someone in boxing, you might get arrested.
Okay, but if you kill someone in ice hockey, then you get a medal?
You get sent to the...
He's kneeling down in between these kids, and he's going, right then. So, and he's got a fag on.
He did, he had a fag
Talking
on.
to these little 5-year-olds.
Unbelievable.
I worried where that was going there. He had Marty Feldman had a fag on talking to these kids in this documentary. Go on, Vinny.
Yeah, so why don't we have music hour?
Okay, right, because we're a speech-based station, I can answer that question for you straight away, but thank you. And finally, line 3, you're the last call on this show.
And now I'm going to take my bra off.
Wow. It's one of those. Okay, listen, thanks for your indulgence and letting me have one of my heroes come into the studio. I'm back tomorrow at 7. John Shuttleworth is in on Thursday as a guest. Clyde Bull's up next, thank you.
On